Yo, yo, what's going on? Yo. Alright, let me get this set up real quick. Let's get this party started. Alright, let's get the board. I'm just gonna get this set up real quick, boys. Oh, everything's here. Oh, okay. I just gotta get the thing. I just gotta get Peter's thing. Let me send this to myself real quick, boys. On WhatsApp. Alright, let me get this set up real quick. Let's get this party started. Alright, let's get the board. Alright. Getting the thing set up. I want to see Pietro's POV. I'm just getting it set up. 1 second. One second, boys. All right, let me get this open for you all and myself also. Okay, we have chat. I want to see Pietro's POV. I'm just getting it set up. 1 second. 1 second, boys. All right, let me get this open for you all and myself also. Okay, we have chat. Almost done, boys. Okay, let's open this up. Okay, let's undo this. Did I copy the WhatsApp link? I think I did, but let me just do it again. Copy link address. Let's put that, and then let's do this. Come on, it's loading. It's good. All right, sounds good. All right, all right. Okay. Pietro just told me he's playing a 12-year-old, and the 12-year-old plays Trompowski. Oh my God. And he has no prep. He has no prep. Oh my God. Pietro is black, and he's playing a 12-year-old, and he has no prep against this. Okay. Pietro just told me he's playing a 12-year-old, and the 12-year-old plays Trompowski. Oh my God. And he has no prep. He has no prep. Oh my God. Pietro is black, and he's playing a 12-year-old, and he has no. This is gonna be interesting. So we have chat. We have lower profile. Okay, why is this an ad? It is round six indeed. It is round six indeed. Let's go to the events. So we have chat. We have lower profile. Okay, let me pull this up. Pietro.
Just be careful once you finish at the game start. When you finish, make sure you move away from the door. Sometimes the door opens up and closes when you hear your conversations. It's well known
Round
that
six,
chess
boys.
players
Where's round six?
do not understand that noise travels backwards, so that when they walk out, we can still hear the conversation fine. So just remember when you move out, move over to the other side, and that will be good. 90 plus 30, effective implemented, regularly moves to the ends. You all know how to play chess. Enjoy your afternoon and start shake your hands and start playing the board.
Okay, they just started, but I don't have the thing. I'm trying to find round six, boys. Okay, let's mute this one. Um, Okay, they just started. Okay, 12-year-old. Let's see what we got in town. It's gonna be an interesting game. Hello from Chicago. Okay. Okay. Pietro's playing 12-year-old. 12-year-old plays the Tropowski. Pietro has no prep. That's what he told me before the game. Gonna be a tight game. Gonna be a tight game. It should be interesting regardless of what happens in the opening phase. I'm trying to find this game and I can't find it, to be honest. Pietro. The game. Let me check the screen. Is this the game? I think this is the game. I don't know why it says it's a draw. Okay, we got d4 on the board. We got d4, knight f6. Okay, this is the game. This is the game. Oh, he plays f3. Oh, what a demon. What a demon. Oh my days. Okay, so we get c4. Okay, this is the game, boys. This is the game. Both sides. Hello from India. Hello from India. Okay, wait. We have a couple comments here. He says your mic is low. The video volume is high. Okay. Video mic. I the thing is about Pietro's thing. I don't think I can put the volume down on that one on his video. But okay, I'll try and speak louder, of course. Hello from India, Mahur Pandey. What's good, brother? All right, 11 people in stream here. All right, we get F3. Okay, this is gonna be interesting game already from move 3. I can tell. Pietro, is he thinking? Pietro is. He is thinking, okay. He just played f3, g6. Okay, this is gonna be very interesting. This is gonna be his last game was crazy, and this game is also about to be crazy. This is crazy stuff, man. I'm looking at this now. Okay, let's check out some moves here. Analysis. Mm, so f3. Normally in these type of structures, c5, d5, anything, bishop g7. I don't know the theory here. I personally don't play this much, but this seems familiar. This seems familiar. I'm assuming Pietro is gonna go for something like this. Maybe even castles. I don't know how modern engines even allow this. This is worse for white because he overheat. Now c5 is coming, and this is a problem. So we're gonna see what Pietro plays. F3, probably. I mean, C5 things is also nice. D6, these type of structures. I actually like these type of structures a lot. Knight D7. This is kind of Venoni, kind of, not really, but kind of. Actually, it kind of is. Okay, so we get D5 from Pietro. This is actually a good move. It's point 1 advantage for whites, so this is pretty good. C takes. Oh, opponent does take. Okay, so I'm assuming it's theory here. Okay, yeah, it says point 40, so it should be theory. Let's see though. Let's see. Pietro is playing a 1900, so it's gonna not an easy task at hand, boys. Not an easy task at hand. Um, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I will be back, and I'm gonna put on a hoodie. 1 second. Not sure if it's just me, but I am freezing. I am freezing. Oh my God. Okay, do we have any improvements on the game? The kid is thinking. Okay, knight d5, e4, knight b6, knight c3, bishop g7, and bishop e3. Okay, I'm assuming this is all theory because both sides have played relatively quickly. Might not be, but if it's not, we should slow down the game for sure. But maybe it's not. But it does look fine. I mean, this does look fine. Okay, this looks fine. Point 30, point 30 advantage. I think this is good. I think this is good. Bishop d3. I mean, okay, okay, boys. Okay, okay, okay. We like this. We like this. We like this. Okay, bishop d3. Isle of Wight. I'm just checking that. All right. All right, we are back. All right, this should be this one. I feel like this game is gonna be much longer than the last one. Last one was around 3.5 hours. This one, I mean, it really depends actually. It really does depend on a lot of factors. But this one's gonna be interesting for sure also. Also gonna be very interesting. We'll see though. We'll see. I'm just looking at this real quick. Let me look at the messages while the players play it out. Okay. Okay, let's see this. Okay. Okay. So bishop e3, castles, queen d2. Okay, this looks. Oh, this looks nasty. Does the opponent long castle, boys? Knight c6, long castles. This is what the engine is suggesting, and then e5, and then d5. Oh, this is gonna be a bloodbath. Oh, this. Why does Pietro get a bloodbath every game? Like, actually, I have max volume and I can't still hear you too well. Okay, let me put this closer to my gravity. You're back. What's good, brother? Okay. I'm trying to speak louder. I put the mic much closer to my mouth. I don't know if you can see, but it's basically touching it. I'm gonna try and do better. But this position is already gonna. It looks like it's gonna turn into a bloodbath already. It says it's. I don't know why it shows the draw result at the bottom. But it's thing. It should work right now. We're looking at this. I mean, this is solid, man. This is gonna be. If his opponent long castles, we are not getting any sort of draw here. It's gonna be a game with a lot of interesting ideas. His opponent is strong also. I mean, his opponent is a 1900 basically, so it's gonna be tight, man. It's gonna be tight. He is from England, as far as I can see, of course. So computer's saying this. I just showed this sample line. Of course, this has a point 80 advantage, and this looks like a wow. Okay, this is a mistake actually. So we don't want to allow the knights in here. B3. Computer says shut the knights down. Wow. Okay, and then C6. Wow. And then King B1. Oh, this is gonna be something. This is gonna be like a war zone. This is gonna be like a war zone. How is he playing black again? He was playing white the last game. He was playing white round 5. So he's just switching colors now. This is gonna be a bloodbath though, boys. This opening seems very sharp and it seems very dynamic for both sides. It's gonna be an imbalanced game for sure. I mean, opponent we castled. I think we might have. I mean, we were gonna castle this way pretty much no matter what, though. That's the thing. So it's okay. Long castles. Pietro has to create counterplay though, like fast. It's if he waits around too long, this pawn storm is gonna get to him, and we'll see. He had white in the morning. Exactly, he had white in the morning, just like Gravity said. Um, let's see though. Let's see. This is gonna be a bloodbath. But let's see. The 12-year-old man, 12-year-olds. I wonder if he is prepared because Queen D2. Pietro's taking a think, so we are out of prep as far as I can tell. Is there any C5s here? Okay, +1, +1. Yeah, this C5 doesn't work. Knight 67 hit the pawn. Okay. Um, Let me turn off my fans. Okay. Balance, put them down. Okay. Let's see how this one pans out. Pietro's taking a think. The thing about this game, this 12-year-old is not gonna play slowly, as far as I can see. Um, in the prior round this morning, the opponent did play kind of slowly. Not too slowly. It was a balanced game, but this game, I think he has to play a little faster, to be honest. And uh, I think, I think he just has to play faster, man. Like, okay, Pietro makes a move. Let's see what he played. Did he play C6? No way. What did he play? He played C5. It's the move I was analyzing. Pietro analyzed this as a good move, but it's +1. Okay, let's see. What's the idea after takes? His opponent's obviously going to take a think here because this is not book. This is not book moves. Oh, it is book. Wait. There's games in the database with Queen D2. This is theory. I mean, at least there's a couple games here. Knight F6. No way this is prep. King C2. Knight A6. Oh, this is theory. Oh, wow. Okay, so Pietro is in some sort of he might either be still can't believe that happened. Exactly. Oh my God, it was up and down. I talked to Pietro, he told me he had some brain fog. Yeah, he was like he couldn't believe that he missed rook f8. And also queen h6. We were talking about it after the game. It was an interesting one. So c5, I'm assuming because you have to have a lot of confidence to play c5, and I think Pietro's trying to remember his prep. I'm assuming that's what's happening, or he's just assessed this position as it's okay with c5, because he has to take on d2 and then he has to go back to d7 with the knight. So we grab the queen, we take, and then we come back, and this should be fine for us. That's the main idea here. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Um, this is not bad at all. I think this is if he has even anything remembered here, I think this is good because opponent long castled, which he wants to throw hands. So we're gonna see though. We're gonna see. Pardon me. If it is not prep, it doesn't look too well for Bragg. Exactly. That's also true. But I think he can make something out of it for sure. I think he can make something happen out of it for sure. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, go. Let's see. I'm taking a look. Okay. This is wow. Okay. Oh my God. Let's head back over to the game. So we got c5. Did the opponent take? Or did he not take? Opponent did not take, right? Opponent did not take. Opponent is calculating. Okay, I think opponent plays d5. I don't like this. It seems like he's gonna try winning back the pawn for the entire game and fight for a draw. Well, opponent did not take the pawn. Opponent played d5, and it's already a bad move. It was a miss. It's not a bad move, but it's a miss. Computer argues that this is better, which it says it's +1, and I kind of agree with you, Gravity, that maybe it would have been a fight for the pawn the whole game, but he plays d5. Opponent does not want to open up this file. Opponent just wants to long castle and throw hands. I don't know how correct it is though. So sample line e6. What about d6 here? This is not good, right? Oh, d6 actually is okay. And then bishop c5. And then bishop d7. Okay, this. Okay, we have to kind of be careful. d6, knight d7. Well, if Pietro goes into something like this trying to protect the pawn, he's gonna mess up his development. So we gotta watch out for that. We gotta watch out for sure. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see. What else is there? E6, and then it says bishop c5 here. Take. But the thing is, in this position, oh, it says sack the exchange. Oh my God. Queen to f8. Knight takes. Knight d5. E takes d5. Wow, it says sack the exchange, guys. The king is in castles. Okay, hold up. Let's play this properly. Knight d7, knight f6. It says sack the exchange, and it says it's even. This is so hard to play, by the way, for a human. Like I don't think many players would find this. So d5. I don't think e6 is gonna be played. I think something like knight d7, knight f6 maybe. But then there's f4. So we have this is already a very sharp position where if one wrong move is made, it's already gonna tilt the balances pretty fast. So both sides have to be pretty accurate. But white doesn't have to be as accurate, it seems like, because this analysis is showing the very opposite. I mean, bishop e6, take. We're down the pawn, but we're up in development, and our pieces get really active here. I mean, that's what the computer seems to be arguing. So this is gonna be okay. I mean, what else is there? Is there like it says rook e8, for example? This is +1, and then h4 already. H4, g4. These already look nasty. Okay, this is a sample line. Let's take a look at it. So d5. So computer saying something like this. Oh my God, do you all see how sharp this is already? Goes into a fork. Something's happening on the queen side. I mean, mandam, mandam. This is interesting to say the least. And to be honest, this is my honest thoughts. This line that Pietro picked, I think it's so much easier for White to play. Like from White's perspective, I just see so many more clear moves. Black is gonna have to try really hard to make it out of the opening, and I think Pietro's probably gonna also have to play accurately, and he's down on the clock. It's not too important right now, but Pietro's gonna have to play a very accurate game here to stay in the game, I think, because from White's perspective, I mean, he's just gonna go bishop d3, castles, h4, h4, h5, g4. I mean, knight h3. Black doesn't really have to think. Rook g1. So Pietro has to generate his own counterplay on the queen side somehow, and I think it's gonna be much harder for him. Just honestly, but he also does have the potential because his last game was crazy. If you all saw the last game, you all would understand what I'm talking about because both sides made so many mistakes, and it was a it was an interesting thing to see. Pietro was winning though last game against the 1900s, so he was worse for like one moment out of the opening and at the end, but exactly. I mean, let's see. What is Sentimental? Like without seeing the engine, you see this and you don't like it for black. Exactly. Um, Not a blunder, Storm Gaming, but it's not too well. And then Sentimental said, yeah, for black is not easy at all. I agree with you. Gravity, agree. I wouldn't feel comfortable as black at all in this position. Exactly. I don't feel too comfortable in this position either. I mean, it's just gonna be so much harder for Pietro to play. But the thing is there's sometimes this happens in chess, where one side gains the advantage, but in gaining the advantage they kind of lose the advantage because they spend so much time and energy on the advantage. Like this happens to me too. You get the advantage and then you don't know what to do. Or even if you know what to do, the opponent just holds till the end of the game. I had a tournament this weekend where my opponent literally was losing most of the game and I made one mistake at the end game because of time pressure. And then I lost the game. So sometimes just holding on is enough too. So if Pietro just makes sure, like the point of the game is to keep the game going, kind of. As long as he's not down material and he has chances, because at the same time, when you all think about it, when you're getting attacked, your opponent is making a lot of concessions in their position. If the attack does not work out, their position is normally left pretty cooked. So if the attack doesn't work out and the opponent's constantly trying to bombard you, if they're coming on you and they're coming on you and they're slowly gaining the advantage, but then at one moment they let go, you can gain back the advantage just like that. Like you can just gain it just as fast as they left it. So, um, in my opinion, I think, I mean, and of course, we're not playing the game at an extremely high level, so both sides are not going to play extremely accurately. So, I think both sides have immense potential here. Immense. It's going to be very interesting. Let's see. Pietro's taking a think here. The kid played d5 relatively quickly, but they're both out of theory, so I think the kid does have to slow down after this next move. Pietro brings up his hand. Okay, yeah, Gravity says I've had these kinds of positions uh, in tournament games in the kid, and um I often just completely get obliterated. I mean, that's also a thing. Kids play a lot. They have a lot of experience, so it won't be clear though. It won't be clear for sure. This because Pietro does get chances, so we'll see. We'll see. Um, we're starting off strong. Let's see though. Okay, we can start this. Why it's a miss? Okay, it's a miss because of the fact that one move prior, um, what's your name? Let me look at this. Why is it a miss? Average dude 5. Okay, it's a miss because the move before d5, Pietro played c5, and the engine says he could have taken, and the engine wanted Pietro and his opponent mainly, to go into this line, and after king c2 this. Um, Not that, b6. I mean, this would have been a very hard variation to play out also. So the engine wanted something like this. That's why it said it's a miss, because this is more advantageous. d5 was not as advantageous, and Pietro plays rook e8. I was saying rook e8, but I didn't like it. Exactly. I looked at rook e8 and we looked at h4. This might already be the start of a bad thing. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be negative here, but rook e8. But the thing is, what do you even play here? Because if you play knight d7, your bishop doesn't have any squares. This is already a tight position. You needed to play e6 immediately, but we'll see. Rook e8 is gonna open up some files, so the only thing I'm worried about here is that after rook e8, there's d6, and maybe this rook just came here for no reason. It's plus 1.2 already for the opponent, but this is a game of chess, so you never know. And the pawn hangs. I just realized this is a pawn hang. Bishop c5, but let's see what happens if the pawn is taken. If the pawn is taken, oh, I think Pietro's idea was to let him take the pawn and then play e6. But then there's d6. What do we do about this? Bishop d7, knight c6. Let's see, this is a sample line. Knight c6. Okay, so we're down a pawn. This has to be some sort of prep, guys, because look at this position. Oh my God, have you ever seen something like this? Like, I mean, this has to be like, I think Pietro's combining some sort of preparation, because this is very interesting. So what is the best move in the position? Best move in the position for Pietro would have been e6 immediately, but he plays rook e8. Piety equals king's Indian defense. Hello, Wong man, Wong man, hi he. That's the thing of these positions. It's just so intuitive for white to play. Exactly, exactly. It is. It's gonna be pretty tight, man. It's gonna be pretty tight because I mean, it's gonna be so much easier for white to play. We'll see though. We'll see. You never know. You never know. You never know. Okay. Okay. So we get rook e8. Rook e8. It's nothing crazy. Um, Pietro with black. I mean, The kid doesn't know he has a 1.2 advantage, and he's debating if he should take this pawn because Pietro is gonna obviously play e6 here. So the question is whether he takes, and if he takes, Pietro's chilling here. By the way, advantage goes immediately to Pietro, even though even though he's down a pawn. I guess even though he's down a pawn, he's just let's look at this line a little deeper. So I guess it's just the developmental factor that makes black so much more advantageous. It seems like in the end game at least, even though he's down a pawn. So the activity of the pieces should compensate if an endgame is got into. But e6 after bishop c5 e6, there's d6. This move worries me a lot more than anything. He's not gonna get to play this yet, but I don't want to see this. If this bind happens, I think it's like minimum a draw for white, like without any calculation. So we don't want that bind to happen. Pietro's obviously not gonna let it happen as far as I can see. There's also counterplay, so let's see what happens though. Let's see what happens. Um, be an interesting one. Okay, okay. Okay. How long have you all been watching Pietro for? Okay. Okay. This is okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Only fools will resign here. That's the thing. So let's see. We're looking at this current position. We got rook e8. Opponent is thinking. Good to see. Good to see that the opponent's thinking. Taking his time as you should in these type of positions because we're gonna see if the opponent takes on c5. Engine's top move, Engine's third best move is bishop c5. So taking isn't even that good. Engine argues that rook c1 is the best move. And after this, b3 is the next best move. And I'm assuming it just slowly wants to swarm this pawn. And let's see, f5. Oh my god. Okay, so this is interesting to say the least. This is interesting to say the least. I'm looking here. D6 is just taking all the space and easy gameplay after. That is true, but Pietro does have to try something. E6 has to be tried, and uh, if it gets shut down, it gets shut down, and then we play accordingly. But E6 has to be tried because once again, like I said, when you're attacking, if the opponent is coming onto you, he's making concessions in his position. So him pushing forward is not that big of a problem. Kind of, as long as the attack isn't too strong. And if the attack is too strong, then I mean, obviously the opponent wins. But if the attack isn't too strong and he makes a slip up at some point, then then the dynamics of the game can switch pretty fast. And it's very surprising when you're attacking and then you realize you're no longer attacking and on the back pedal of things. And let's see what happens though. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be interesting for sure. Let's see. Okay. Pietro, GG's. Good luck for Pietro. You know I have to go. Okay. Thank you, brother. We'll see you. Pietro taking a sip of. Is that some Coke? Is that some Diet Coke? Let's see. I want to see what this drink is. We don't get to see it, but I'm assuming it's Diet Coke. Man, I want to play at this tournament, bro. I want to play too. I want to play too, man. Damn it. Damn it, brother. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, man. Rookie 8. It's okay, though. Okay, so opponent leaves the board. We're just taking a we're just looking at the position. Positions it's gonna be dynamical, man. It's gonna be one hell of a game, that's for sure though, if anything. And it's gonna be a game we learn from. So no matter what, it should be pretty good. Let's see though. Let's see. Castles, long castles. The wandering brick fan. Long castles. I'm looking at it. Long castle's probably possible here, probably. But bishop c5. I mean, I don't know. Wait, let's check it out. Let's check it out actually. So bishop c5 after rook e8. Let's see. Long castles. Oh, engine does not love it. Engine does not love it, which is saying something. E6. I mean, when I say it doesn't love it, it still gives a point 6, which is still an advantage, but it's not as good as the other moves. So that's saying something. Bishop h6 is what's recommended, and then bishop h8. Oh my god, we had this idea last game. I think who was suggesting this? It might have been Tigran. He was maybe saying it, or it was Gravity. But bishop h8, this is a good move. Not trading off the bishops, leaving this bishop here for literally looking at into the ether of nothing. So not a bad move. Let's see though. Bishop e5, bishop d7, d takes, and Pietro said he will come on the stream after. Okay, Pietro said he should come onto the stream afterwards. So we're gonna see. I'm also a bit jealous that I'm not playing there, but I'll play at the Grand K Open, which I'm very excited for. Damn. Okay. Okay. Um. Wow. Yeah. 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 Grand K Open, man. Maybe you'll see Magnus again this year. He cooked that tournament, no? Oh, long castles. We get it on the board, man. Okay, this is good. This is good because this gives us some chances. This gives both sides a lot of chances, actually. So we're gonna see. This is gonna be very interesting. I have no clue what's gonna happen this game. Like, I'm honestly, it seems easier for White to play, but you never know. In these type of positions, White makes one mistake and it's just flip flop. And I feel like this is gonna be a back and forth game. One of those games where it's gonna be very complicated to see all of the variations, but we shall see. We shall see. Um, Let me actually text my coach. I think I'm gonna have to cancel class. Um, okay. My cat is here. All right, I'll be back. My cat's at the window. 1 second. All right, boys. Okay. Do we get a move? Long castles. Another miss from the opponent. E6. Pietro. He is playing this accurately. His opponent is not playing it as accurately, but it's fine. We're gonna get an interesting one here. Okay. Let's see here. It is Man, these tournaments are so nice to play, by the way. Pietro is probably having the time of his life here, man. Like it looks fun to play. It looks fun in general. Taking a sip of his what is that, guys? Is that Coke? Is that Coke? I think it's Coke, man. Or Pepsi. Is it Coke or is it Pepsi? No clue, but e6 on the board. Pretty good move. Pietro finding the ideas of the position. Bishop h6. Bishop h6, bishop h8. Um, what else? Bishop e5, hitting the rook here. Bishop d7, offering the trades. Maybe e takes. Yeah, this is what I was looking at. Takes. If we get something like this, I think this is not good for the opponent, for sure. I mean, it says the structure is a little questionable here. Nothing crazy, though. Let's see. Let's see. Man, my lips are dry. Deep breaths. Looks like Coke Zero. I think so too. I think so too. Coke Zero. It might be It might be Pepsi Zero too. I'm not sure because it's a black brand. I don't know if I've seen full Coke black. Have I? I'm not too sure. Let's see though. Let's see. I mean, it looks interesting to be honest. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to assess it fully. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see. This has been good so far. I mean, there's not too much here, but for sure. I mean, interesting position. It's gonna slowly open up for sure. Let's look at some lines here though. After e6, let's see what the engine says. It says d6. Okay, let's look at this. D6 isn't amazing. So it says knight c6, bishop takes the pawn, bishop d7. Oh my god, this is nasty. Queen e3, knight e5. What a move. Wait, what does this do? Take? Take? Open up the queen, hit the queen, open up the bishop, but what? What does this do though? Queen a5, hit this, hit this. Oh my god, knight ge2, and then rook ac8. It says sack the knight for compensation of counterplay. Oh my god, this is nasty. This is nasty. Okay, this looks interesting. Interesting. I'm trying to understand this. This is so interesting. I don't understand it. Look at that. Look at that. What the hell is this variation, man? Rook takes e4? Oh my god, we just sacked the knight and then the rook? There's no way this is actual chess. This is why I'm saying it. This is crazy. I don't even understand what's going on. I'm trying to understand and it's just spitting out moves. Oh, and then we win the bishop. What is the material? Queen, queen, rook, rook, bishop, bishop. Oh, we gotta move. We gotta move. Okay, 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 boys. We gotta move. Bishop b5. Hitting this. Best move is this or this. I mean, Knight d7 isn't too amazing. I think Pietro will play bishop d7. I think he should play bishop d7. Oh, Pietro plays this. Oh, wow. Okay, hold up. Uh, 1 second. Okay. Knight e7. Knight d7. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Knight. I wasn't expecting this move. I thought he should play. Um, okay, hold up. Okay, boys. Oh wait. Okay, let me turn that on. Pardon me. Um, boys, I don't think this is a great move. Just objectively, I don't think this is a great move because I mean this bishop already has no future. So I thought after bishop e5, my logic and the computer's logic, I'm assuming, is let's just get rid of this bad bishop. It's not a great bishop. It's not a great bishop for the opponent either. So I wish Pietro had taken. I mean, I wish he had played bishop d7 instead because now this. And then bishop h6. Okay, knight g2, knight c6. Okay, I mean, Pietro should have gone into something like this, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh wait, he hasn't played a move. Oh, I'm just yapping away. He's gonna play bishop d7. I don't think he played this. All right, perfect, perfect. Okay, this is good. This is good. Man, what I would do to play in this tournament. I really want to play this tournament, bro. I'm so jealous right now. Pietro, man, take me with you, bro. I want to play too, bro. I'm so jealous right now. I'm so jealous. And Pietro plays. Bishop to d7 like a king, like a king. We walk forward. Let's go, man. Let's go. He plays it. Let's get it on the board here. Bishop to d7. He understands. Let's go. Let's go. It's point 10. The opponent has played this wrong. The opponent is going in the wrong direction wheel. The steering wheel should go this way. He's going that way. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. I'll mess with it. I'll mess with it. He seems locked in, bro. His opponent's walking around, but he should not be walking around, bro. Pietro's cooking right now. If he keeps walking around this much, he's gonna get cooked, bro. Pietro's cooking, and he might be the next dish on the net menu. His opponent, at least. Let's see, though. Let's see. Let's see. Bishop d7. Pietro seems happy with his move. Looking up. All right. His opponent takes his seat. Let's see this. Let's see this. Oh wow. His opponent takes immediately after sitting down. Oh my god, is this theory? No way. This is not theory. There's no way this is theory. No way in hell. I don't believe it. Should I pull up, boys, should I pull up the Lichess database to check it out? Let me pull up the Lichess database to check it out. Um, Let me copy this PGN. Okay, let me check this on Lichess. Let's check if this is theory. I want to see. I want to see. I'm looking at it on the Lichess database, boys. Um, I'm checking it out to see if it's theory. Um, Queen d2, Queen d2. C5. C5 looks like it might have been an inaccuracy. Yeah, it is. It is indeed wrong. Okay, so this shouldn't be theory. But he plays D5, and then Rook E8. Rook E8. The stockfish on Lichess puts H4 as best move. Okay, but then long castles E6, Bishop B5, Bishop D7. Okay, so this is not theory, but let's see. There's no games in the database in this position. So we're in a fresh position. The Lichess database does not include any games in this position. Okay, okay, okay. I like this. I like this. Lichess doesn't have any games like this, so opponent is playing fast, but he's playing fast for just his own purposes. Opponent takes, he has to take back with the rook. F takes would not be good, damaging the structure. Rook E6 is best move here. And then we get something like knight H3, queen F8. Okay, and then something like this. This is a sample line. And I think this position is so much more comfortable because we have a lot of stuff here. What does he take back with? No, Pietro takes back with the pawn. I think he doesn't like the fact that this is pinned. Oh my god. Pietro takes back with the pawn. What? Bishop D4? Wait, what happened? Take it on your back. Yes, sir. I mean, it was gonna be round 5 and 6. In the stream title, it was 5 and 6. Morning was 5, now it's 6. Alright, boys. Bishop C5. Oh my god. It's a mistake. Why is it a mistake? Bishop C3. Can't take back with the queen because there's queen G5. King B1. Bishop B5. Oh, he loses a piece. Wait, what is the opponent doing? Wait, what if he takes like this? He just loses a piece. What is this? No way. Bishop C3 is horrible. I mean, Bishop C5 is horrible. The opponent played this way too fast. Okay, guys. The 12-year-old. Wait, what is Pietro thinking? Wait, let's look at his face. He seems confused as hell. I think Pietro senses it. He just loses a piece here, boys. Pietro's readjusting himself. He senses it. I see it. I see it. As a chess fellow, as a fellow chess player, I sense it. Please see the variation. Okay. Wait. Bishop to C3. He takes back like this. We have Bishop B5. Oh no, we don't have Bishop B5. We have Queen to C8. And this is just good. His pawn structure is messed up. And if he comes here, we're just gonna hit this. And we're gonna come here. And we're gonna come here. And then we're gonna bring the queen up and bring the rook. This is amazing. This is amazing. I think. And if he takes back with the queen, he loses a piece. Getting out of the pin and then playing Bishop B5. Oh my god. I think his opponent has played this wrong. I think he has played this wrong. Let's sit and wait. Let's watch this. Let's see how this pans out. I'm interested. Looking at this, and I think this is. Let me put on the live position. Let me put on the live position. Bishop C5. I think. I mean, what about Queen C8 immediately? We sack the piece and then we get it back. Okay, so uh, Bishop C3 is the best move here. Queen C8 is also just as good, basically, just a bit worse. But it's Pietro's taking his time, and I like that. I like that. Pietro, he's taking his time. and this is good. His opponent is just walking around, which see, the thing is, you shouldn't walk around that much. You should walk around some, but not that much. He doesn't seem to be even looking at the game. He's just this is why he played bishop c5 instantly, and it's a mistake. So Pietro should take his time here and find a good move here. Bishop c3 or bishop c8. Let's see. Oh, he played knight c6, I think. Pietro, Pietro, knight c6. It's a miss, and it's plus 1.5. Pietro misses it. He had to get rid of this bishop in some variation. This is hard to play though, because it's the black bishop, and the black bishop is all we have. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. This is hard to play though. Like, look at this. This is hard to play, man. I don't think. I mean, but there is e5. Knight c6. 1.6. It's almost plus 2. This is a problem. The computer says. The computer says this. Okay. This is what the computer's saying. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. What about bishop b6? Queen b6? Queen d7? Bishop c3. Let's see if the opponent makes this mistake. He might make a mistake here, tactically. Because if he takes, we take here. Oh, opponent plays knight ge2. Opponent is strong. Wow, okay. Hi, what is your elo? Lopex Gamer. My elo is 1850. I was 1935, literally like last month. I tilted 80 points in a tournament. But 1850, brother. So around Pietro's rating. Ramadan Mubarak. Hakan Can. Ramazanın kutlu olsun. Um, what's going on, man? Okay, Pietro's taking a think here, man. Pietro's taking a think. Let's see. Pietro is down around 13 minutes, and I don't want him to extend this out too much. That's the thing. I don't want him to give too much of a time advantage. To be honest, we gotta watch the clock a little bit here. We gotta watch it a little bit. But he should also try and play accurately here, because it's getting tighter and tighter. 27. I mean, the engine gives this variation, and to be honest, it doesn't look as clear as I thought it was, and it's not clear at all. So Pietro is gonna have chances this game, but it's gonna be a hard maneuvering game. And now we're on the clock. Gonna be rough, man. Gonna be rough. Let's see though. Let's see. Pietro's taking a think. I'm just taking a look at the position like you all. I mean, Pietro's taking down 16 minutes and the advantage. I mean, it is a rough position to play. Knight c6 maybe a little fast, but it's okay. It's okay because we're gonna have chances. We're gonna have chances. And at the end of the day, the thing with kids, the thing is kids play sometimes impulsively. So our opponent might play well, but he might just play impulsively at some point and just lose the game on the spot. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. See, boys. I'm just taking a look at the position. I know I'm not talking too much, but let's see. I'm waiting for a move here. 59 minutes and 30 seconds. I mean, guys, like, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I'm undecided. But I think I would want to be white in this position. Like, it is plus 1.5, so I definitely would want to be white in this position, but it really depends. I mean, like, it, I mean, I would want to be white in this position. I'm assuming you all would want to be the same, but you never know. The 12-year-old is playing fast, man. He's playing fast. Let's see. We're gonna probably have a chat with Pietro afterwards. So to everybody, to everybody, at the end of the stream after the game, he's gonna hop on Discord. Probably, most likely. So we should have a chat with him after about the game. So far nothing too crazy, but we've had two moments already. So let's see. Because oh my God, I am tired. GMT time, 10 a.m. is 5 a.m. for me. Oh my God, like it was uh it was one hell of a morning this morning. I had a Red Bull this morning, but now I can't eat or drink because I am fasting. But we did have a Red Bull this morning. It was my sister's. Kind of robbed her, but it's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine. I took a nap after the second game, so I do have a lot more energy. Okay, Pietro plays a move. Let's see what he plays. Let's see what he plays. He plays rook to c8. Logical, logical. Line it up. Line up the bazookas. Line up the bazookas. We're gonna send them. We're gonna send them. I line them up, bro. I mean, I see it. I see it. Like it's gonna be nasty. Rook c8. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Line them up. Line them up. Line them up. Rook c8. King b1 most likely. King b1. Queen c7. Tings. Queen c7. Queen f4. Okay, B3. B3. I'm looking at this. Okay, this position has so much. Like, it says basically anything white has hell music. I'm not a master, but my elo is 1400 rapid. What's good, brother? What's good, man? This position, what do you think about it? I mean, this position looks like not this one, not this one right here. After rook c8, I think this move, this position looks like a lot of potential for both players, to be honest. And also at the same time, it does look really comfortable for white, but like I said, it can go wrong very fast. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. 57 minutes for Pietro. His opponent is playing relatively quick, so we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Let me take a look here. Oh shoot! I forgot to add the link, boys. I forgot to change it. I forgot to change it. Okay, okay. Bro, I mean, boys, this is just chess is such a hard game. Chess is such a hard game. I mean, chess is such a hard game where like you just never know, man. Even if you're winning, it's like you're not really winning, 'cause like it's hard. It's hard as hell. Okay, boys. Okay. Okay. I mean, Eval Bar is not happy, but sometimes Eval Valor doesn't matter. +2, not opponent has to play King B1, which relatively simple move I think for a 1900 to play, because King B1 you're gonna play it anyways I think, so not too bad. Opponent plays F4, F4. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. So I mean F4. I mean, computer says bishop f8, but this is not human. Like, why would you give up your dark square bishop? But queen c7, this also doesn't make too much sense. What makes sense here? What makes sense? Knight d4? Knight d4? I mean, wait, what's the idea here? Oh, bishop takes b5. Okay. Oh, wait. We have to... Okay, king g7. Boys, after watching... Okay, Konzli. Okay, the people on the screen, the guy on the left is Pietro. And Only because of Pietro, I got interest in chess at 13 years old. W Maz, bro. Oh my God, good stuff. Pietro makes the game fun. I like watching his videos, so it's good. Um, has hall music. Thanking Pietro, of course. Pietro is the goat. Andrew is arrested. I don't know what that means, but I guess so. He is arrested now. Okay, Pietro's thinking. Let's see, F4. Let's see, boys. Let's just have a look at this position. I think the most logical move in this position. I'm actually so lost, guys. I don't know what I would play here if I was white. Maybe Queen H4. Bishop F8 doesn't make sense to me. Queen C7, maybe A6 I would play. But then there's Bishop C6. And then Queen D8. Why is this +5? Why is this +5? Oh, the bishop falls. Okay, Queen C7 is maybe logical. I think this might be playable because of A6. No, but then there's that same tactic with takes and then takes. So we'll see though. We'll see. I mean, King B1, Bishop F8. Okay. Knight A4, Bishop A4. Okay. Okay. Rook C D8. Okay. This looks kind of logical. Okay. This is interesting. Let's see. Boys, Pietro is down almost 20 minutes now. It might, this might, this might be bad. Alright, this is interesting. This is interesting. Will we get some light flickering? Interesting. Man, boys, I want to play some rapid too, man. I want to play some classical. I want to play some rapid. Pietro's making me jealous, man. He's playing all the chess out here, but I'm not getting to play no chess, man. I want to play too, bro. Pietro needs to take me there, bro. He should just he should just take me there too, bro. Like, why not, right? Let's see though. 51 minutes. We're down 21 minutes on the clock. This is a problem. This might be a problem. I mean, it's not too big of a problem, but it is a problem. We get knight d4. Oh my god, I was not expecting that. Knight d4, one of the best moves, third best move of the engine. So it is +2, but Pietro is mixing things up, and I like to see this. I like to see this. Oh my god. Knight to d4, what a move. All right, let's assess this. If the opponent takes like this, what do we do? Rook c5, simple dimple. We win the back to piece, pin this, hit this, Hit everything. This is a great move. If this happens, we're chilling. If the opponent takes bishop b6, what do? We take knight e2 check, queen to e2, and then we take on b5. What the hell? We do not take on b5. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? We have to take on b5. And then bishop d8. Oh, the bishop hits the queen. Bishop b5, rook rook e8, rook d8, bishop e2, rook e8 to get out of the pin. Because when the rook slides over, the knight takes. And this is up a piece. Wait, did Pietro blunder a piece? Bishop e6, knight e2, queen e2. What about queen b6? Pietro blundered a piece. No, Pietro blundered a piece. It doesn't work. Does he not? Knight d4, bishop b6, and the opponent wins a piece. Oh my god, no. What about this though? Oh, this is so good. If the opponent falls into that though. Knight d4, no, Pietro. Bishop b6 and Pietro's completely lost here. Knight to e2, queen to e2, bishop to b5, rook e8, rook d8, bishop e2, rook e8, and Pietro's down a piece. Boys, if we get this, I think Pietro might resign. No, boys, I thought, why is it that the computer's third best move then? His opponent's gonna find it, bro. This is a 12-year-old. He's good at tactics. If he doesn't find this, he's not 12. He needs to find it. Okay, yeah, his opponent's going into deep calculation. Pietro seems confident, but I don't think it's gonna cut it, bro. I don't think it's gonna cut it. No. No, man. Computer best move? Man, computer best move is bishop b6, taking the bishop, and then knight to e2, queen to e2, bishop to b5. Um, here takes on e2, takes check, and here, man. Hello, Napat Cooper, brother. We might just lose the game right here. There's a tactical sequence that Pietro missed. This is unfortunate. This looks like a very fancy move though. If it works out, it works out though. What about queen b6? King to b1. Oh my god, this is the only move. Oh my god, this is the only move. Okay, Pietro might lose the game on the spot if he finds. Did he win the last game? He drew. He drew the last game. Come on, Pietro. I know, man. Come on, man. I hope his opponent makes a mistake. It's +2 here. Pietro, man. Let's see. Um, Pietro, man, he needs to take some more time to calculate this, though. I think if he's gonna play such a move, he has to calculate it much more because this is a really complicated move. And also, if it doesn't work, he's down a piece. He's down a piece. Yeah, he drew. He drew the last game. Round 5, he drew. Napat. Let's see. I'm interested to see what his 12-year-old opponent plays. Not this one, not this one. He drew the last game, round 5. We're in round 6 right now. Let's see what's played. Let's see. Come on, man. I don't know if his opponent's gonna find it. This is the first time I've seen his opponent sit down for this long. I think he might. I think he will find it. I think his opponent will find it, chat. We're gonna see. Of night taking place. It's on the Isle of Wight, I'm pretty sure. It should be on the name of the island. Napat Cooper? Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna see though. Let's see. I mean, let's see it, brother. Let's see how this game pans out. I think this one might end pretty fast. If this 12-year-old finds the move, we will probably have a resignation. Maybe Pietro plays it out, but if he's down a piece, I don't know. I mean, he'll probably try and play it out, but down a piece, there's not much you can do. And the 12-year-old seems stressed out because I feel like he thinks he knows he's winning. Or he's stressed out because he thinks he's losing, but I'm pretty sure he knows he's winning. That's why he's taking time to calculate. Let's see. Troll man, this guy's crazy. This guy's videos are insane. Let's see it though. Music? Who? What? Who? What? Wait, he will find a way. Fools will resign, of course. That's also true. His opponent needs to see this variation. His opponent needs to see this variation. Because this is a piece sacrifice, and this is a complicated move. Fools will resign. Okay. What does the opponent play? Wait. We get a move. We get a move. Wait. Let's pull in. I think he took the knight. Oh no. What do we get? We got bishop d4. And then what? Bishop d4 takes. This is the engine's best move. And then bishop g7, queen d2, rook d2, king g7. And is this even? His opponent's just up a pawn. His opponent messed it up. He could not find the move. The essential variation was bishop b6, knight e2, queen t2, bishop to b5, rook d8, bishop e2, rook e8, and rook c8, and then the knight picks up the piece. Oh my god, his opponent misses a +4, +2.5 position. Oh wait, and then we pick up the bishop in this line. Boys. Boys. I was stressed out for no reason, but this is not good. This is losing. Okay, this is losing. Okay. And then it gives something like this. Okay. So bishop d4. Okay, bishop e5 should be on the board, and then we should get something like that. I think if we go into an endgame, I was seeing ghosts, guys, by the way. My whole analysis was wrong. We could have just taken back the bishop. My whole analysis was wrong. but it's fine. We have to take on e2 here if he takes with the king. And now the king is active. That's why king move is better. So Pietro does indeed take back. Okay. So we go into an end game. We go into an end game. This is good. This is good. Barsam motif. Barsam motif. All right. We go into an end game. This is good. Okay, bishop takes g7 on the board. All right, we're gonna go into this line. Not too shabby. So Pietro has to take here. We should get queen d2. Okay, now the time advantage, boys. Look, this is a good thing. Now the time advantage isn't too important because 10 minutes with the queens off, this game's not gonna take as long as the time control, most likely. So it's good that, and his opponent took a decent amount of time to play those moves. So Pietro's back in the game for sure, and it's not like he was out of it, but it's much more. I don't know how comfortable he feels, but it's not too comfortable, but he has potential. He has potential. Okay, okay. Let me. So Pietro, I don't think he should think for too long here, to be honest, boys. I think he should play this a bit fast. I don't like that he's taking too much. I mean, I guess I can't criticize too much here, but no longer than 3 minutes should be spent on this move. Why is his opponent origin showing England even though his name is Indian? Actually, this is very common. He was probably born in England and is lives in England. I have a lot of Indian opponents and friends actually that are Indian, but they play under the U.S. Federation. So this is a normal thing, at least in the U.S. So I'm assuming it's common in England also. So that's probably why. Pietro takes on d2. The go, the king. He takes. So best move is king d2. Rook d2 is not as good because after this takes and knight d4 and then bishop c4, b3. There's a tactic. He can miss this, but no. Um, king takes is better because after we have to take back with the bishop or else it's hanging. Because in the other line it was pinned, so we have to take back. And after takes, we have king g7, and this is better because the king is centralized and our king is a little. We're two tempos down basically in the end game. Okay. Okay, I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. Boys, sorry for my facial expressions. I'm making myself laugh. I'm looking at the OBS camera. I'm just looking at the screen at myself, and I feel so weird. I'm just looking at myself. I'm sorry. I'm cracking myself up. Why is the engine showing this much better, even though the game look equal? Even though the game looks equal. So the thing is here, the first thing I'm gonna point out is after this move, King E2. If we do go into this variation, this is not that great. Okay, opponent plays Rook D2. So this is not so good for the opponent. Knight can't take because it's pinned. Because A for black, the structure, he has one, two, three. He has three pawn islands, and white has one, two. He has two pawn islands. So this is one advantage, first of all. And second of all, the advantage isn't really that clear, but also white's pieces are a little better coordinated. Like this knight is kind of out of play. Not really, but kind of. This is this is I mean this pawn is pretty much one of the main reasons why, as far as I can tell. I'm not too sure here. It does look knight d4, bishop d4, bishop d7. I mean, black's pieces are much less passive than, much more passive than, thing. What is it called? I mean, like look at white's. Let's just compare the position. Look at white's pieces. Look at how much more coordinated they feel. And these pieces, like this knight doesn't feel like it's doing too much. It has to come into the game, and even if it comes into the game, it doesn't feel like it's doing too much. I mean, b3 here, e5. I mean, king d2. It's not that clear. If we get a piece trade, if we get piece trades, he took with the rook, not the king. Exactly, exactly. If we get this sort of position, I think the advantage is not going to be taken advantage of. At least, advantage is not going to be taken advantage of because it, it's just too simple. I mean, it's going to get, the more simplifications we get, the harder it is to take advantage. Knight d4. Man, this knight d4 move by Pietro. Oh my god. This is a, what a move. I'm just realizing. What a move, bro. Like he just cooked this up over the board in like 10 minutes. How long did it take him to, it took him 6 minutes to find knight d4. It wasn't all the best. It was the third best move, but it's still the third best move. Even though it's +2, he mixed it up to the point that it's not +2 anymore. Like the current position is plus 1.2. So he's in a better situation. Bishop c4 or bishop d7 in this position. Let's see. Playing this tournament so badly. I'm so jealous right now. Why did Pietro not take me here? I just want to play in the tournament, bro. No! Damn it, man. Damn it. Uh, damn it, bro. I want to play in this tournament. Pietro plays a move. Wait, wait, wait. I did not realize. My bad, guys. Bishop c6 on the board. Let's see. Bishop c6, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Hit the pawn. It says knight c6 is best move, or king b1. King b1 is not intuitive at all. I don't like that move. Knight c4, rook d3. Message, boys. We got a message. I mean, this is interesting. Why is the engine showing? Okay, we already read that. I mean, this is really interesting, boys. Like, I have no clue what's gonna happen. Bishop c6, it's a fine move. Plus 1.4 for the opponent, but 1.3. I mean, I don't think the opponent converts this because he's 12. The opponent is 12, and it takes skill to convert endgames like this. I think Pietro holds. If we get in some move like e5, I think we win this, boys. Like a3, e5. I mean, even this. If we get rid of this weakness, the position's already point 0.8, point 0.9. So if we get rid of this e pawn, I think we draw the game. Maybe, maybe even push for some more. Forza Pietro. Forza Pietro. I don't know what that means, but Forza. I'm assuming that means love Pietro. What did they just say? Pietro and this kid just talked. What did they say though? Did he offer a draw? Did he offer a draw? I want to see the handshake. I think he did offer a draw. The kid's looking up at Pietro. Let's see, boys. Okay, no draw offer. Opponent plays King B1. What a guy, bro. What a 12-year-old. King to B1. Oh my god, what a kid. But I don't like this variation. I don't like this variation. Because we just looked at this. And this is not good. This is not good. I don't like this for the kid. Um, no, 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 no. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. This is not good. I like this. Knight C4 and E5, and I think we win this game. Not win. Okay, let me not stretch out that far. But I think after knight c4, we have very good chances. Okay, boys. Okay, boys. Pietro is taking his time. I like knight c4 in this position. I think he plays it. I think he plays it. We get e5. Okay. Also good. Also good. Also good. Okay, this is good, but there's f5 apparently. But what about this? Okay, yeah, yeah, this is good. If the opponent takes, I think Pietro has knight c4 planned. And if he plays f5, oh, this is horrible apparently. Why is this horrible? Okay. Wait, what? What does the computer say? E takes d4. Wait, boys, what the hell? It says -6 in this position? What am I missing? Oh. We just take the knight. What am I saying? We have to play e5. Okay, opponent has to respond to f5. Okay, so he can't play that. He has to take, or he has to play knight c6. And then bishop takes like this apparently, and then rook f1. Okay. I mean, e takes f4, guys. This is isolated, but the king is too close. So rook c7. I think Pietro holds this. I think he holds, boys. I think he does hold. I think he does hold, boys. Yeah. We hold this. We hold this. We hold this. Yeah. I think he does hold this. Okay. This is good. This is good. I like how Pietro's playing this. E5. E5. We're expecting knight c6. Knight c6. Pietro is in the restroom. I think. I think he just left for the restroom, taking his time, taking a break from the game. Always good to get up, walk around. Man, bro, I'm actually so jealous of Pietro right now, bro. I'm actually so jealous. I can't even explain it. I'm actually so jealous, man. I want to play this tournament too. Oh my God, man. I want to play too, bro. I want to play too. It's fine though. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Yo, we get a move. Wait, what am I doing, boys? Pardon me. I'm zoned out. Knight to c6 by the opponent. Best move is takes with the pawn, apparently. I don't understand quite the logic. Oh, it's because of... No, wait, it's not because of rook d7. It's because of f5, e4, e3, rook to c5. Okay, so why is the pawn better in this position? Why do we take with the pawn? f5? Let's go into the same variation. Okay, so the idea is, guys, I think I understood it. GG's Black made in 25. Fools will resign. Fools will resign. Okay. So the idea, I just understood it, if I'm not mistaken. When you take with the pawn, you leave the rook able to come on the file. But if you come here, now the rook can't double up. You can't offer the rook trade. So taking with the pawn is better because you're gonna be allowed to come here. After f5, you can come here. Oh, okay. Pietro takes with the rook, which is understandable. This is an understandable decision. It was between +1 and +1.3. And by the way, I'm just saying, this position has constantly been getting simplified by both sides. So I think Pietro will draw this, and I think he should draw this pretty smoothly. I don't think he'll have too much difficulty. He got out the opening, which was mostly important. That knight d4 move was That knight d4 move was the key move, man. I think that was the key move that saved him the game and got him out. I think that's the reason he's gonna draw this game. If he hadn't played knight d4 and went for some sort of complications, I don't think he would have made it out. Okay. Time shouldn't be a problem for either side. I mean, I know Pietro's down 18 minutes, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at this point of the game. Like, it doesn't matter at all. Okay, opponent takes on e5. Opponent takes on e5. I mean, all right. This is not good. So it's not even +1 anymore. It's plus point 0.9. So opponent played this wrong. I think this pawn might even drop. Might be a stretch of the imagination, but I think I think this pawn might drop. Rook f d1. Okay. So Pietro takes back. Low key, while we look at this game, let's look at some GM's games. So let's come back to Pietro's game in a second. Let's look at some GM games while we wait, because there is a bunch of strong players also. Um, okay, let's go. Let's look at some games that are imbalanced between the GMs. Oh my God, look at the eval bars on these things, man. Look at the eval bars. They're all equal, bro. What? How boring? Why so boring? Okay, this one is a little. Oh, this is like Pietro's game. Okay, let's switch this. So, oh wait, what the hell? This is Pietro's game. Oh my God, what am I saying? Okay, so, okay, we have a game between two 2000s, kind of. No, no, let's not look at that. Okay, an FM and a GM. Let's see how the GM is cooking up this FM. Okay, we got GM Petro from Canada. GM Petro from Canada. Let's look at the start of the game. We got D4. We got a Caro. Okay. So the GM is, oh, this is an older fella. This guy's 2340. Okay. Okay, this is all theory as far as I'm aware. Yeah. This is all theory, I think. Okay. Bishop B4. Queen A6. Both sides playing kind of inaccurately. Rook A5. Rook H4. Pardon me. Oh my God, look at the game. One doesn't castle and the other one plays rook h7. What a move, man. Okay. F5. Oh my God. Oh, P-sack from the FM. Oh my God. What a game. 96. A blunder. Rook. Oh my God. He blunders back to piece. And then he blunders too. Oh my God. You have to go back to B7. And the GM finds it. Oh my God. What a game, man. And we're on this move. And the GM's -2. Okay. Let's go back to Pietro's game. I just wanted to take a quick look at other games. Let's see if they made any moves. Let's go to Pietro's side. Yep, this is Pietro's side. Okay. Okay, let's look. So we got f takes, rook e5, and rook f1. Okay, this is what I was analyzing before we left. Move 23, and it's 0.7, boys. Pietro has basically neutralized his opponent. He still has a slight edge, his opponent, but it doesn't matter too much. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let me put back on my cam. All right. Okay. Fools will resign. Wise players might make a draw, but only a true genius is able to win. What a line, man. How did he come up with that? What a line. I was just waiting for Pietro to take, man. Pietro. True. I'm pronouncing it right. I'm pretty sure. Rook F1. Not too shabby, to be honest. Okay, boys. It's good. It's good. It's good. I like where this game is going. Pietro has played well here. Both sides. White played with 83.4% accuracy, and Black played with 82.9. So they're both at 83 basically. So equal game. Equal game should be. Pietro is neutralizing these 1900s, man. I mean, this morning too. Like, he was winning. This morning he should have won. So Pietro is definitely gonna have a jump somewhere. His rating is gonna jump, I feel like, for sure, for sure. Like it's just waiting for him to just a bit more on the tactics, bit more. But this knight d4 move, I mean, this was a tactic. So only Pietro can win this game. Wait, I came back right now and I see he's made a comeback. Exactly, man. He has, brother. He has. He's cooking right now. He's made a comeback. He's been playing accurate. He's been playing accurate. Rook c7. I like this move. I like this move. It is point. Is it zero? It's point eight, I think. It's point eight. Okay, this is a good move. Point eight. I like this. I like this a lot. Boys, I'm planning here, and I think something like this might be the plan. Rook e7. Maybe something like this to try and pick up this pawn. But then he does have this, or just walk here. Interesting game. Interesting. Knight b5. If knight b5. Knight to c4 looks good. Yeah, 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 of course, of course, of course. Of course. Knight c4 looks like a good move. Okay, rook f. Okay, I don't like how the opponent's playing this, to be honest. He should have played this immediately. So he did play wrong. So knight c4, rook check, and then this. I think this is good. I think this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay. Okay. Rook f1. Pietro is thinking. Yeah, only white might double the rooks on the f file. What do you say? There's he does not know. I think that does not change the choice of the game. Course of the game. Yeah, I agree. Um, yeah, pawn on e4 isn't too much of a threat. This should be holdable. I think Pietro does hold it with correct play. It shouldn't be. Point A isn't too significant. Knight c4 is the best move in this position. So knight to c4. We'll see though. This is really interesting. I mean, it should be a draw, but we are down a pawn. We are down a pawn, and the opponent's gonna try and squeeze out everything. Opponent's gonna try and squeeze out everything, but we should be able to hold. We are down a pawn, but we should be able to hold. We should, because we have counterplay. Opponent's gonna have to make some sort of concession. Like, look at this knight. This is a king knight. This knight is a king. Pietro needs to play knight c4 though. I think if we're gonna hold this game, we need the counterplay. We need to open up and bring the rooks here. We gotta move. A6. Interesting. I don't know what the point of a6 is, to be honest, because knight couldn't jump here. But maybe Pietro's just waiting. Just one move. Just wait and see what the opponent does. Boys, this flashlight, I need to stop playing with this thing. This thing is distracting. Looks like a taser. The knight to d5 is good for the opponent, but Pietro has to play. Okay, what do we get? We got rook d6. Oh, this is not good. This is not a good move. I don't like this from the opponent. I mean, it's okay, but it's not amazing. Opponent wants to force the knight out so he can pull this check. But this I don't know, guys. Rook e1. Okay, let's not do that. Once this knight gets to e5, I think we hold. Let's see though. All right, boys. Um, Pietro's hair makes him look like a true genius. That he is actually. He also seems old, actually, by the way. Yo, why are we flaming my guy, bro? He seems like a young, chill guy, bro. What are you all saying? Pipe down, chat. Pipe down. We get Tigran is glazing. Sean is flaming. Like, come on, boys. Yeah, bro. How does the guy look old, Broato? Yes, sir, bro. I agree with that. He's a young man, bro. Oh my God. All right, boys. Let me. This is good. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, let me do this. We got a long minute till this game is over. We do have some time, so we're gonna be here for a while, boys. But it's okay, cause you're with me. You're in good hands. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. I am just joking around, brother. You're all good, bro. We're joking around too. Boys, I want to put you all on some music, but I don't know what the copyright things. And I don't know if you all will like my music tastes also. And this isn't Twitch, so I don't know if I can just put on anything. I'm listening to some espresso right now, so I am vibing. I didn't want to, but the haircut is actually cool. I didn't want to glaze, my bad. Nah, bro, glaze Pietro, bro. Why am I Pietro? Nah, bro, we gotta glaze Pietro, bro. He's the GOAT. He's the king. He's the king, bro. Have y'all seen the content this guy's putting out, bro? This guy's actually insane. Like, it's actually good content, bro. Like, I actually enjoy, like, when I watch Pietro's content, I actually enjoy it. W Mass, bro. Let's see what he's doing, though. Let's see what he's doing, though. He's moving right now, literally. Literally and in game. Knight c4, rook d7, rook e7. Oh my days! What a man, bro. What a man. All of us are unks down here, you know? Oh my god, bro. I'm not an unk though. I'm not an unk. Chill out, chill out. For chess, maybe, but like, I'm not an unk yet, bro. Chill. Don't kill us so fast, bro. So cute. He's the GOAT, to be honest. His puzzles are top tier. I know, bro. This guy, bro. It's hard to make content like that, bro. Like, it's quality. Bro, what's your name? Are you Pietro's coach, friend, or something? My name is Esat. I do some Insta content. I actually reached out to Pietro. He put out a post looking for people, and I reached out. So we're friends, I would say, kind of. I mean, I'm doing this for him, so I guess we are friends. So yeah, I mean, he's seen my content. He follows me on Instagram, so I put out something. Too much glaze? I mean, bro, maybe too much, but have you seen the content and the views? I mean, he's moving, especially on YouTube. So the numbers speak for themselves, eh? The chess speaks for itself. The numbers speak for themselves. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, man. It is so he needed someone to stream, and I was like, let me try this out. But the times, bro, the times. I think the tournament's in England, so I had to wake up at like 4. But other than that, it's all good. Like I'm just a bit tired, just a bit tired. But I can't wait. I can't wait to play some Rapid myself because I do daily training. So I gotta do some daily training myself. Puzzles, tactics, you know what I mean? Puzzle racer, things of that nature. But this is fun, man. I wanna really now really wanna go to a tournament. I'm so jealous. I was at a tournament. This brother is a goat too. Thank you, brother. But I really wanna go to a tournament. I wanna go to a tournament. This is fun. It has been a year or two. I have been seeing him on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, he's been consistent. Consistency gets the rewards, man. So good to see. It's good to see that he's doing well content-wise. So definitely good thing. I love. What's my favorite opening? French, man. Oh my God, you should see the games. I actually had an insane game this weekend. I was playing the French. I was playing the French against the 2300 FIDE and 2270 FIDE. And man, we had this crazy game that I had prepared like a week prior, and I'm 1850, so this guy should not be drawing me. And I was -3 against the guy. I love the French, bro. French. I mean, sometimes I hate it. Let me be honest here. The French is one of those openings where if you know it well, you're gonna do well. And especially against lower rated players, I would really recommend the French because lower rated players don't have the experience to outplay you if you have a lot of experience in the French, especially the exchange. I have a lot of experience, so it's good, man. That you never beat a Panzer counterattack? What is a Panzer counterattack? I have to look this up now. Let me look this up. My rating is 1850 feet, a 2035 USCF. Panzer counter attack chess. This seems like a troll opening. Okay, what does it say? E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6, bishop C4, knight F6, knight G5. Okay. No, E4, knight G5, threatening the fried liver. Okay. If white plays knight takes F7, bishop F2, king F2, knight E4. Okay, I mean, this is not the French though. Not the French though. Damn, bro, I am 1500. Bro. Oh, he didn't get a joke. I, I thought it might be a joke. Panzer. I wasn't too sure though. I didn't get it. Okay, rookie 7 on the board. Does okay. 1500 solid, bro. Vienna Gambit, Italian, Indian Kings Gambit, Indian Kings Gambit, French, London are always favorites. Of course, of course. The classics. I mean classics. I mean London. You know what? Actually, Sean. What is that name? Sean Saul Arkar. Sean Sawakar. I used to from 1,000. Oh, Panzer means tank. Oh, okay, okay. I have not seen the tank attack actually. Okay. What is it called? London is the best opening. I have played only one tournament till now, and I am just 1500 elo. Bro, one tournament with 1500 elo, that is solid as hell, man. I love the Vienna. Oh, I used to play the Vienna Gambit because I learned it from Gotham. I literally watched Gotham's 10-minute tutorial video on how he teaches the Vienna. Like, he posted this in COVID. I was watching Gotham in COVID, and from 1000 elo to 1600 on chess.com, I played I played the Vienna Gambit. And I also played the London. I played the London. I played the London from 0 to 1500. I played the London for quite some time, like 6 months, six months to a year. I was playing the London. I like the London, but like it's chill. It's chill. It's chill. We're getting active in chat. I like it. I like it. London hate won't be tolerated, of course. Gotham thumbnails and glaze. I mean, Gotham with these. You can't say his thumbnails are bad, bro. It is clickbait, but I'll click on it. I'll take the bait. I know it's bait, but I want to click the bait because it's good. And London hate will not be tolerated. King Pietro plays the London, so it's good. It's good. London is a solid opening. I don't know why it gets clowned on so much. I don't like playing against it. I guess I do like playing against it because it's easy to prep against, but it's good. It's good, man. We get this trade of rooks. This game is probably gonna. It's +1, knight d5. I don't know though. Like, it says rook c8. I feel like after this knight e5 move, black can hold. Let's see, d3, knight e5. I think black holds after this, even though it's +1. It's still +1, but I think he holds. It's hard though. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. The fact that the London has now many counterattacks, but it makes the position tough to analyze. Bro played. The London stinks, to be honest. Nah. London's alright. London's alright. It's not amazing though. That's the thing. Like, it's a good opening. London will get you far though. I think if you play the London till like 2000 FIDE, you should be fine. Like, nothing will happen. And Ding Liren played it in the World Championship, like game 4, I think. So London, I mean, it's been tried and trailed. So definitely a move to play. We get rook d2 on the board. Opponent is playing really good chess, I think. To be honest, opponent is playing good chess, to be honest. But let's see. Pietro, what is this? Someone said something. Aren't you tired of streaming though, mate? Man, I am pretty tired, but what to do, brother? This is what is required, and it's fine, man. Sometimes you gotta be tired. Sometimes you gotta be thing. The London is solid if you don't want friends in life. I mean, valid take, valid take, valid take. Kind of. Not really, but somewhat. To play against it is very annoying, guys. If you just get one, if you like prepare against the London, like if you just set it up one time, I think you should be good because preparing against the London is not that hard. Like you just have to prepare against a couple of different move orders or like differences. May the Lord bless you then. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. I'm actually fasting. That's why I'm tired. If I could drink some water right now, if I could drink some water, that would be much better. But I am fasting. That's the only problem. Well, I guess it's not a problem because we're gonna finish up stream anyways. But I am tired, and I got some training after this. And it's been how many hours have I streamed today? Let me check. It's been 5.5 hours. This game should probably take another hour or so. Hour or so. So we got some time here. Hour. I think it might take even 2. Depends on the opponents. Main idea in this position, by the way, we should not trade off the rooks. Like, if we trade off the rooks, it's a problem. Um, Let me do this real quick, boys. 1 second, pardon me. Okay, let me put back on my webcam. I always play the King's Indian against the London. Valid take. I mean, King's Indian, Knight of 6 G6, G7. Solid option. How old is Pietro's opponent? 12. He's a 12-year-old. So, It's a tough world we live in, man. It's a tough world, man. It's annoying as hell playing against these kids, but what to do? We have computers now, and we have online platforms, so it makes it so much easier for the kids to get better. They just absorb it like a sponge. They just take it in. So it's good, man. Are you using OBS for the stream, bro? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm using OBS. Um, OBS is the way to go, man. Okay, this is good. Let me look at this. Okay. Um, okay, boys. I mean, King's Indian is a solid opening, but some moves are precise. Some moves are needed to not lose tempo. King's Indian is one of those openings that I hate to play against. I play Catalan, man, and oh my God, do I hate King's Indians players. I don't hate you, but man, it's so annoying to prepare against because it's so hard and it's so sharp sometimes, and it's so hard, man. It's so hard. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Like what to do? It's everything about chess is hard. But we love the game though. We love the game because it's chess, man. Knight d5, rook f7, b3, and knight e5. Okay, this is a sequence of moves that we kind of looked at. Um, this is going well. This is going well. King c2. Oh my God, what a move. We do not want to trade off the rooks for sure, or else we will lose this game. We're not going to trade off rooks. Let's see. Rook d2. Opponent plays rook d2. Rook f1, and we kind of equalize. Point 60. King c2. Rook to h1. Push this pawn. Rook to e1. Oh, rook to e1. What about this? Knight c3. Knight c3. And then rook to e3. What's the point of rook to e3? Can lay. Because I'm a singer. Rook e2. And then rook g3. This is the point? What's the point? I'm trying to understand. Bring the kings to the center. We get this pawn. Okay, okay, okay. Can do for you. Okay, 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 okay. So computer says go into something like this, and you draw the game. Rating. Trading equals no chance to draw or win. No, 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 no. Like engine says, this is drawn, but yeah, you have to be really careful where you trade. I mean, this is the sequence of moves that the engine is giving. I mean, this is very long sequence, but I was just looking at it to understand the position somewhat. This is some sort of the position that the engine wants. I mean, yeah, when the king is more active, you can trade, and also, I'm assuming he's not going to be able to get in because we're going to apply pressure here. So this is good. This is good. I like this. Knight rook d2. We have potential. Point 6. Opponent is not taking advantage of it. Computer always comes up with some absurd sequence of moves, for sure. Sometimes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course. But I think this should just be a draw because the knight's placement is really strong. Like a knight. If this were the middle game, that knight would be worth 5 points. But right now, it's just worth as much as that pawn. Like it's stopping that pawn, which is holding the game. Or normally this would be losing. So this is not bad. This is not bad. I like where this is headed. Hello. Man, this flashlight, bro. I've been playing with this like a fidget. Does the time difference matter now? Um, Time difference. To be honest, I haven't been mentioning it because I don't think it matters too much. Because the pieces, the only situation where it should matter. I mean, Tigran, you said of course, but I beg to differ. I don't think it matters too much right now. I mean, 20-minute difference in this end game. As long as he stays above 20 minutes, it won't be too much of a problem. And even then, like, Just the only thing is he shouldn't go below 15 minutes if the opponent has like 40 minutes. If the opponent has 40 minutes and he has 15, then it's a problem. But right now it's good. Someone buy bro spinner. Exactly. I'm just playing with it. There's a tap there I can tap it like to open it and I just been clicking this. Type situation I don't think it's too relevant right now. Like it doesn't matter that he's down 20 minutes. Like it's relative right now. Exactly. I mean, not only bullet and blitz, but you do need to you do need to keep an eye on the clock, but not too much. Uh, Boys, I cannot wait to play some Rapid today. I love this game so much. This game is actually so fun to play. I wish I could be in Pietro's situation right now. I really want to play. He is probably under some tension because of the pawn, but still. Let's see what was played. Rook to F1 was played, and King to B2. Oh, we are at point 40. Okay, Pietro draws this game. I believe it. I believe it. Rook to H1, H3, and Rook to E1, and this draws. Wait. Oh, the pawn drops. Knight C3, Rook E3 with this. Wait, what's the idea? Knight A4, B5, Knight C5, A5, King C2, King F6. I mean, it's just the opponent can't make forward momentum. Forward momentum, and which is so key. He's not going to be able to do it. Hi, do you see this message? Yes, sir, I do. I did Roman province. Uh, I did Roman provinces, 117 at 100% accuracy. No clue what that means, but all right. I'm vibing out to some music, guys, but it is copyright and it is kind of Turkish, so y'all can't hear it, unfortunately. Now it's almost equal, but hard to calculate. Exactly, exactly. Only thing is, Pietro just has to play a little bit accurate here. Last final stretch of the game, to be honest. I think this is the final portion. He's down 20 minutes. He shouldn't let it go too much higher, but he's fine here. I think he holds. He holds. It's hard. It's just this knight. Like the rook can't easily remove this knight. And like every time you try and remove it, the rook comes in and gets counterplay. Like even hypothetically, if the rook got here and the knight was removed, there's just so much counterplay on the second rank. Like Pietro's rook is active, which is really important in these type of end games. What does kinda Turkish mean? Kinda Turkish means like I'm listening to English and Turkish at the same time. Like not at the same time, but like I'm shuffling through songs that are like English and then Turkish. It means kinda Turkey. Can you beat Magnus Carlsen? What do you think? Don't make me laugh, man. Oh my god. It means kinda Turkey. I am Turkish, so that's why. Alright. I am a boy. Many people think I am a girl due to the E in my name, but it's actually silent, so it's Sean. Sean. I thought you were a man, brother. I thought you were a boy. Not a man, but I thought you were a boy, yeah. Seni bir gün görmesem, sesini bile duymasam. Okay, Pietro's fine here. His opponent's thinking hard, but I don't think it's gonna work out for him. Politics is politics, brother. That we're civilians, so it's okay, man. That's right. I am a veteran studying in class 12. Having exam tomorrow, and I am here. I've never lost to Magnus Carlsen. I can beat Magnus Carlsen, but I cannot meet him. Um, what are we saying? I have never. We're trolling in chat today, eh? Technically speaking, I haven't lost to Magnus too. So, give me the title. Give me the title. Whoa, what happened? Wait. We're getting some moves here. Rook F2? No! He sacks the rook. Because after rook takes, there's this? Wait, no. But this is a losing endgame. Pietro lets the king through. King d4. And the king can't block. No, Pietro. The king comes through. Oh, this is a problem. Pietro, no. He tries to simplify with 23 minutes. Man, the opponent has to take or he has to slide over. Regardless of what he picks, it's winning. Oh my God, Pietro, he picks the wrong plan. It's a classy move, but oh my God, we get a blunder. This is a blunder. It's not a mistake, it's a blunder. I don't know why Game Review's putting mistake, it's a blunder. Oh my God, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this, and then we're gonna get King D4, King F7, Knight B6. King here, Knight A4. We're gonna get a reroute. Oh, this is over, guys. This is over. This is over. No. We get moves. We get moves. Rook F2, Knight D3. Oh my God, boys, no. Boys, no. King D4 on the board. Yeah, opponent plays it. Boys, King C3, Knight F2. We're gonna get it on the board. This is so unfortunate. This is so unfortunate. Knight to F2, it's on the board. King C3, Knight F3. King D4. No, Pietro, Pietro, no, man. He assessed it wrong. He doesn't know. He looks rather comfortable. He's not aware. Man, it's rough, guys. It's rough. This game is rough. This game is really rough. The opponent's gonna play King D4. I sense it. Unfortunate turn of events. He played so well. Let's see if his young opponent is gonna be able to convert this. King D4 on the board. Let's see it. Yeah, I'm actually Turk. Turkey hocam. What happens? Let me show you. Pietro, for the content, rook f2. He sacrifices the rook. It's a tactic, knight d3, king c3, knight f2, king d4, and this is a losing endgame. This is a losing endgame. 5-on-4 knight endgame. This is losing. I don't know. Yeah, you went for 3 minutes. Pietro. He was doing so well. He plays king f7. Oh my God. Pietro's going to be so upset about this one if he does end up losing it. King f7 on the board. Oh my God. This one's going to be rough. This one's going to be rough. How does this guy manage to mess up so hard? Whoa. Tigran, calm down, brother. Calm down. It's chill. It happens. It's a hard game, man. It's a hard game. It's a hard game. Yes, sir. It's a hard game, though. I mean, but end game. I mean, he was under. This is the thing. He was under pressure with that pawn, and that pawn applied a lot of pressure. And when you're under pressure, you're more likely to make mistakes. And he is still under pressure, and tension normally breaks players. And I've lost many games in the same fashion, so I understand. But this was just calculated wrong by Pietro. So. We're good, man. We're good. Politics is politics. We're both civilians, so it shouldn't be a problem. I mean, and I don't know much about the Armenia Turk thing. I think it's my parents have told me some things about it, but there will be a YouTube short about this. Maybe, boys. I don't know too much about the Armenian thing, but it's fine. Pietro will get tomato sauce, maybe. Let's see. Converting is not the easiest thing either. I mean, it should be easy in this end game, but his opponent still has to show some technique here. So we're gonna see. Um, I mean, it's only one pawn. It's only one pawn. Pietro, king e6. Walk it forward, march it forward with confidence. h3, king e6. Probably the plan of action. Computer says this. Knight d1. Um, king d2. I mean, we can repeat, but king d4. Yeah, this knight doesn't have any potential. Like, h3 was an amazing move by the opponent. This knight is like out of the game, kind of. Yeah, this is the opponent. King e6. Let's go back to the original position. Okay, guys, this is kind of unfortunate. Okay, okay. Knight tap 4. Okay, knight tap. This looks like this looks like it's gonna go down. Oh, knight tap 4. King e7 and knight d3. Okay, yeah, boys, this is not looking good. One more pawn drops. If another one drops, it's not good. It's not good. Bye, man. Knights are tricky. Now Pietro is done. No chocolate for Broato. Bye, guys. Bye, man. Bye. Yeah, his opponent's not gonna. Gotta study. Tomorrow we'll meet you another day. See you, man. Knight h1. The pawn drops, guys. One of the pawns is gonna drop. Yeah, if we drop a second pawn, it should be lost here. It should be lost. Well, is it important to write down the notation? Yeah, yeah. I have to go. Bye. Good rest of the stream. Good to see you, Basim. Basim. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Notation is really important. Like, think we get a move on the board. Yeah, we do get a move. Let's see what's played. What is this? This is Pietro's stream, man. We're streaming his live games. Boys, I don't know why the DGT is not giving us the moves. Let me refresh this shit. Boys, I think okay, yeah, I'm gonna play the moves out for the thing got disconnected. Okay, so this is what happened. Knight c5. Wait, how did we get this position? Okay, okay. Okay, this is the position we have, I think. looking at it. Okay, so we're gonna go knight c5, and this is the current position. All right, boys. This is the current position. This is the current position. So the DGT is not working. How much rating would you suggest for a person to participate in a tournament? You you can participate in any rating level, man. As long as you enjoy the game, it doesn't matter. The rating does not matter, brother. So we have moves being played, but DGT is not working, and Pietro is down 2 pawns now, and this is not amazing, to be honest. Um, these 2 pawns should be able to convert the game. Pietro. Opponent plays. Opponent. What does opponent play? Pietro plays this, and then opponent plays this. Okay. So opponent's gonna simply just walk and push forward, and it should be over pretty soon. So b5. Okay, it is Pietro's turn. The plan is pretty simple. The plan is 1190. Nice. Okay. Okay. Pietro plays knight b4 to stop this, but this is still coming. Okay. 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 What does Pietro play? Pietro plays king d3. I mean, his opponent. Yeah, his opponent plays this. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a simple execution here. Something like this should occur. Pietro's from Switzerland, I'm pretty sure, or he's Swiss. I'm not too sure actually. Pietro plays king e6. Interesting move. So if we come here, he's gonna come here and then back. So good move, good move. Trying to put up some resistance. I mean, it's just a matter of time, in my opinion. I mean, engine says same thing. +4. It is losing. Pietro is losing here. Just a matter of time, I think. Unless the opponent makes some fork mistake here, it should be over pretty soon. We'll see though. We'll see. The opponent plays knight to c5. Knight to c5 on the board. Okay. Pietro thinking here. Both players playing relatively quick. I mean, I guess there's not too much to think about. As long as you don't blunder, as long as you don't blunder, you should be fine in this position. Okay. 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 Okay, boys. Okay, boys. Pietro plays. Pietro plays king here. King to e5. Opponent plays g3 as far as I can tell. Yep, g3 blocking off the king, so there's no counterplay. Good move by the opponent. Solid defense. Probably this move. No, actually, that's a mistake. I don't know how the opponent's gonna break through. Probably something like this and then this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This looks like a pretty good move, to be honest. Okay, so opponent plays h6. Opponent plays h6. Pietro plays h6. I think we're gonna get something like this. Let's see though. Or we might just get this. No, no, no. This. Yeah. This is probably the plan. Knight b3, knight a4, knight c3, knight c4. Pardon. Opponent is just looking to convert here. He's not thinking too much. I mean, not much to think about. It should be over soon. Pietro is also aware of the fact he's kind of relaxed, understanding. He is a little frustrated, seems like, as it always is. But he did manage it. He did manage it, man. Okay. We get a move here. Okay, we get knight b3. Opponent finds the plan. What a guy, man. What a guy. He just finds it. I just make the arrows and the opponent finds it. Gotta give respect to the opponent too. He is too calm for his position, to be honest. I mean, there's nothing to be uncalm about. I mean, you're just losing here. Okay, opponent plays knight to d2 after. So knight b3, knight d2. I mean, same thing basically. We're gonna try and force off trades. If we force off the knight trade, it's over. So Pietro has to walk out of that. Unfortunate, man. It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but it's fine. Pietro is gonna probably come on stream after. Knight to d6. I mean, Emmanuel, Roma. Knight to d6. I mean, he's gonna move the knight away so he doesn't trade. But this is losing now because once the knight gets to c4, he's gonna have the king slide back and then he's just gonna walk forward and push the p. Let's see. I need to. Oh, Pietro plays g5. Ooh, Pietro plays g5. Okay. And then we get knight to f3, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Why did the opponent not trade? I'm so confused. Why did we not trade here? I mean, this is just over, no? I mean, there's nothing to calculate here. Like, this is just over. I don't know why opponent doesn't go for this. Interesting. Opponent does not go for knight to c4. Knight to f3. I think king goes next to the knight. Is this the move? King e6? Yeah, king e6, okay. Pietro kind of frustrated, looks at looks at us for a second, looks away into the other side. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. It was a good game played, man. Knight d4. We thought he was gonna draw. He was gonna draw, man. He was gonna draw. Pietro thinking here. Well, his opponent's thinking. What does his opponent play? Yeah. I don't know what the opponent played. Did he play the pawn push? I can't tell what the opponent played. Let me pull up my WhatsApp messages. Okay, let me pull up the main thing because I can't see what the moves. Yeah. Opponent played this, and then Pietro played this. Okay. Whittle down his opponent's time. Yeah. The board is live. The board is live. It's live, but the DGT got disconnected for some reason. I don't know what happened. Okay, we get one repetition here. Okay, no, we get this. Pietro doesn't want Zugzwang. He's just trying to maybe get a draw here, but he's just playing to make sure. Like I mean, you can play these type of positions to make sure. This is the live position right now. Pietro might resign. It seems like he's a little frustrated here. He's looking. I don't think he's gonna resign though. Okay, his okay. We protect the pawn, and now we're just gonna push. Okay, Pietro plays h5 in this position. H5. Okay, b5. We get knight b3, knight b7. Pardon me. Okay, opponent plays king here. I mean, he's converting pretty well. I don't see any mistakes in his play. Knight a4. Pietro might resign here, I'm not sure. But, or he's just gonna keep playing it out. Okay. Okay, so there's one final tactic, but even then Pietro can't take, because after this knight sacrifices itself, this pawn is protected. This is a FIDE tournament. H4 by Pietro. Opponent's looking, let's see if he's gonna take. It takes here. Boys, so the main idea here is, this is what the kid is looking at, is that after this, um, you can win the knight, but the pawn promotes. I don't know why he's calculating too much. Wise players might, only fools will resign. Unfortunate, man. His opponent's not playing this accurately, all I'm gonna say. Oh, his opponent's calculating a tactic. Knight to c4. What a move. What a move, man. Knight c4 takes, and then he pushes the pawn. Wow, what a move, man. And there's no tactics, where he can bring his knight to this square. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. Okay, we promote to a queen. Pietro. It's gonna be the end here, I'm assuming. Boys, what if there's a fork at the end and the opponent misses it and Pietro wins this game? What if the opponent misses a fork and Pietro wins this game? What are the chances? 1 in a million? 1 in a million? But it's a chance. It's a chance. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Okay, this is what's being played right now. At least not dead now. I mean, okay, I think the knight drops here too. We might get a handshake here. Oh my god, if the king was here. Oh my god. We get this. Probably king g7 here. Anyways, this looks like a wrap. Okay, guys, Pietro loses the game. Pietro goes king to h8 and queen g7. Should be made on the board. We should get a handshake here. Opponent does not checkmate Pietro. He had checkmate, but he did not. I don't know why. Only move. King h7. Queen g7. Checkmate on the board. We get a handshake. Ladies and gentlemen, Pietro does lose the game. Unfortunate loss. He played so well in the middle game. He did hold rook f2. The nail in the coffin. Rook f2, a mistake. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. Oh my god. It is unfortunate, brother. Pietro, let's see if they have a chat after this game. Unfortunate, man. Well played by the opponent. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. What a game, though. What a game. The only lose is checkmate, never resign. Only fools resign, of course. Pietro did not resign. He did get checkmated on the board. Unfortunate, man. Okay. Decent game, boys. Pietro wraps it up. We're gonna wait for Pietro. Let's see what Pietro does. I am waiting for a text from him. And yeah, unfortunate, man. Pietro does take us away. All right. Pietro is taking us away. All right. All right, boys. We're waiting for Pietro to come in. GG, goodbye. All right, goodbye, brother. Pietro might come on stream. We might talk about the game a little bit. Let's see though. We we are. All right, boys. We're just waiting for Pietro. Unfortunate turn of events there. We had a critical moment in the opening. Okay, we're waiting for Pietro. Let's see what he says. Okay. Pietro says, I'm gonna call you on Discord. All right. Let me get on Discord. Let me open Discord. All right. Okay. Call him and ask, please. This is FIDE Attorney and where it is. Okay. Let's see. I'm waiting for Pietro. Okay. Let me add display capture. We're gonna have to, let me get rid of this actually. Pietro, when he calls, I'm gonna pick up. Oh, hold up.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
So let me add you to the stream.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can you all hear him? Anyone in chat? Anyone in chat?
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Let me see how I'm gonna add you here. Video capture. This should work.
Right.
Trying to get you added here. Give me a moment.
No worries, man.
Alright. Should I add you to the screen?
I mean, yeah, if you can. If not, it's not necessary. As long as they can hear me, it should be all right.
Okay. Can we hear him, boys? Someone said you are the GOAT, so I'm assuming they can. Um,
Amazing.
Tigran, can you hear him? Yes, we can hear. Okay,
All right.
okay. So we had this moment. Okay, I'm not gonna add you to the screen. Um, I
That's fine. That's fine.
okay. We had this
Then
moment.
I'll close the camera. Yeah.
Okay,
Go
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We had this moment in the opening where you played C5. What was the
Yeah.
idea here? Was it opening prep or was it just you thought it was a good move?
No, no, no. So honestly, I had never seen F3 like that. Like that kind of setup that he went for.
Yeah, yeah.
I yeah, I was just not familiar with. So I was trying to figure out why it's not something I've seen before. Like, if something is kind of a novelty, usually it's because it's not covered in books. And so I thought, okay, there must be something wrong with this.
Okay. Uh,
And I couldn't quite figure out what it was because there is a line that I studied. I usually play the Grunfeld.
yeah, yeah.
And there is a line, yeah, there is a line where white goes F3, but usually it's after they have already played the knight C3. So that then
Okay.
I can still trade my knight for their C3 knight.
There.
Whereas here,
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, here basically it's just kind of awkward. Like I cannot allow. I think I have to play d5 in the center, right? I cannot allow white to just push e4 like that.
The
But
thing is, computer set. I mean, knight b6 was correct, but after, I mean, d5. We were looking at it here. I remember looking, and it was saying knight c6, which was kind of shocking to me. And it said, I remember looking at this line where you just castle, and then it says play e5, which is really weird. Like this is some computer chess. And then
whoa,
we looked
yeah,
at we looked at some idea like this. I remember analyzing this position, and this is weird. So I
Right.
think
Yeah, I think
what you played in the game made sense. What you played in the game made sense. Um,
yeah, I think it's kind of the type of play that you do if you've never seen something like that before.
yeah, yeah. But C5, what was the? I thought I was like
Right.
either he's in theory or I was like, if he's not in theory, he's trying to remember something, and if he's not in theory, I just thought, okay, he thinks it's a good move. So what was the idea behind C5?
So C5. So first of all, I thought I had kind of already misplayed
Yeah.
that whole exchange, and so I
Okay.
thought c5. I'm giving up a pawn for activity, open up the dark square bishop.
Okay.
Like it seemed like he was planning to castle long, which he did,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I thought even going down a pawn but open up the c file and the bishop, I
Yeah.
think like I might be gaining some interesting activity for that. And
Okay.
I also thought that inducing d5
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
good because then I was gonna play e6,
Yeah.
how I did in the game,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah. Yeah.
missed bishop b5. Like I thought he okay. First of all, if he takes, I trade the queens, take back with the bishop on e6, and I'm chilling.
You
If
think
he
take back with the take back with the king and then back here? You think you're fine here?
no, take back with the king.
Take back with the king, okay?
No. Like which moment are you saying take back with the king?
After c5, if he takes, are you taking queen takes or are you just going back with the knight? C C
So yeah,
okay,
no. There I think queen takes first,
okay,
and then knight 3 to what is
okay.
it, d7.
D7, yeah, yeah, yeah. Here, I mean,
And
it's
yeah,
okay,
it's kind of awkward. It like for sure white is better there,
yeah,
but I think I have the time to kind of reassemble my pieces. I'm attacking the c pawn,
yeah, yeah,
and wait, but it's defended by the dark square bishop, right?
yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's defended by the bishop on e3. I
yeah,
mean,
but what was good is the fact that he cannot play b4 to defend because of the dark square bishop, and
yeah,
so I
yeah,
thought, okay, like from here on, my play is going to be around trying to either regain that c pawn,
yeah.
or just kind of start up some fast development.
Okay, okay. I mean, what happened in the game with d5? What you're saying after takes, this, I mean, I think it's correct. Yeah, I mean, it's plus 1.1, but
Hmm.
it's not too bad. I mean, king c2, the opponent also has to play it pretty well. Like, it's not easy, but you do get activity. In a lot of these variations, it did look like even the pawn sacrifice. It was like after d5, even after rook e8, like I didn't completely understand it, but bishop c5, it still looked. I mean, it's obviously better for white, but still, like the piece
Yeah.
activity compensates a lot. So. It
Yeah,
looked
no,
fine.
yeah, I knew I was worse. I was trying to just complicate things because it seemed like he was playing so quickly. It seemed like he was just in prep for a while, and then he started thinking when I started going c5 and rook e8, and
Yeah, yeah.
so yeah, I thought there were chances for him to go wrong and kind of allow me back in the game. But the critical mistake I think was forgetting about bishop b5. Like
Bishop
I
b5.
didn't realize. Yeah,
I think this was a mistake by the opponent, practically speaking, because
really.
yeah, I mean, it's it says point 0.3. And I think after bishop d7, you know how this bishop's the problem. I mean, this white bishop has no future anyways. So what you played in the game, bishop
Yeah,
d7 is correct. But in this moment after fe, he took this pretty much instantly. And I thought, okay, he probably thought rook e6 isn't. He probably thought taking with the pawn is bad for you, and it is. But rook e6, and I thought this position, I mean, it's not easy to play this move, but I thought you get rid of this bishop because what you played in the game with after bishop c5 and then knight c6, I thought you had to get rid of this bishop somehow. And
yeah.
there was also after bishop c5, there was this little tactic, kind of not really. It's hard to see. You give up the dark squared bishop. Bishop takes c3 after bishop
Hmm.
c5, and then he takes. If he takes back with the queen, he loses the game because there's a fork kind of. He goes to king b1, and then you pick up the bishop. So there's
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah, no, I was eyeing those kind of tactics, removing the guard of the bishop, and the fact that bishop takes c3
Yeah,
wins tempo because like I'm also attacking the queen,
yeah,
and which is why later he went knight what is it? Knight G to D2, right? To avoid those kind of things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but it was better to take Rook E6.
Key six, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, but this
Bro,
is why
okay,
didn't you go into this? Because of the pin, I'm assuming.
yeah, I thought like, oh my god, my back rank is going to get slaughtered there. Like there's a pin on the bishop, and now I cannot even dream of moving away because he's just gonna either win the queen or something. I thought the rook stay in the back rank. I at least have some guard, and if I can manage to play knight c6, then I'm not
Yeah.
actually pinned anymore because the two rooks are defending the queen. That
Hmm.
was my thought process. I was leaning towards rook e6 for a while, and then decided it was too risky.
You think so? I mean, I'm looking what the engine's suggesting. It's saying bishop h6 and knight g2. It's not doing anything crazy, but it is a hard move to play. I mean, I thought, like, practically speaking, because of the pin, it is a hard move to play. And f takes, I mean, it's not bad either. Like, but it still keeps the edge for white. But still, it's not bad. F
Oh,
takes.
definitely, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. But then he took on c3, and now there's this queen c8 or bishop c3. I think bishop c3 is a hard move to play here. After pawn takes, there's queen c8. You get out the pin,
Yeah.
you hit the bishop, and you're gonna probably take. Opponent has to take actually, like only move, and knight d7, and you're doing better here actually. Only thing is,
Wait. But bishop c3 didn't I lose material?
no, you just lost this
W-
pawn.
w-
You lost the pawn. You lost the pawn.
which pawn? The c pawn?
C5, C5. Yeah. Bishop C5. He took, and then you take on C3. You take the knight on C3, and then he takes back with the pawn, and then you just slide over to Queen C8 with the tempo.
Okay. Or,
Uh,
all right. Yeah, I'm trying to follow mentally, so I'm a little bit lost, but I'll
yeah,
double check that later.
and that,
The other thing is, I think after knight c6, I'm like, if he plays well, I'm just completely lost, right? I think he
yeah,
misplayed completely there.
yeah. If he plays correct, I mean, he did play it correctly. This knight C6 move, I mean, it wasn't good, but this knight D4 move, I think this was a good attempt. And actually, you almost did hold here because after knight D4, I thought this was crazy. What is it called? I thought this was good though. I thought you need to play something like this because or else he's just gonna slowly beat you. So I thought this was a
Yeah,
good
no, yeah,
chance.
exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly my thought process. Like I thought, if I play a normal move, like probably what the engine suggests, trying to desperately hold on in some way, he's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
in a
yeah.
completely won game. Whereas
Exactly.
like this, like he's still completely winning, but he has to find the right way to do it.
Exactly. And he didn't play it too
And he
accurately.
messed up. Yeah, he
Exactly,
messed up right
exactly.
away.
Exactly. So we get the trades. We get the trades. Everything goes. He should have taken the queen with the king actually, but I mean slight
Yeah.
difference. Anyways, we continue, but
No. Yeah, definitely.
95 because the king would have been more active. But 95 bishop c6, king b1. He was playing well till here, but then um after knight takes c6, you should by the way take with the pawn. I know it's weird, computer. I mean,
Oh, really?
this is a computer move though. The idea is to bring the c8 rook to the d file, and I'm assuming the computer is gonna trade or just try and occupy the open file because right now only the opponent has access to it. But after rook c6, I
Yeah.
mean, this is what I would have probably played too. So, what does he play? He should have played f5. He should have played f5 after rook c6. And
Right.
I mean,
But was there at any point a chance to draw that endgame when I was down a
yes,
pawn?
yes. There was I mean you were
Oh,
getting
damn it.
you got down to like point 0.4 and you went from like 1.3 all the way down to point 0.4 and then we're going to look at the moment here. So we get down to 0.70, it's around point 0.8. Okay, plus 1. You slowly dwindle it down though. Okay, where is this moment? Okay, plus 1.6 here. Rook f1. Okay, so it gets down to point 0.4 after rook f1. The computer gives, I mean, it's not a crazy line. It's long, but it's rook h1, h3, and then you play rook e1, and the computer says this is a draw somehow.
Yeah.
After
I'm so dumb. Like Rookie One is such an obvious move. I decided to be
this,
chic with the rook sacrifice and remove the
yeah,
rooks, and I thought, okay, like knight against knight and pawn, it's
the
gonna be a draw,
the
but
thing
it's yeah.
the thing is, we were looking at some end games where when you trade the rooks, you can it's a draw. Computer said it's a draw, but the king is like super active on like d4, and the knight is back here somewhere. And what you had in the game, this was just like down a pawn in a knight endgame, and his king is more active. This was like unfortunate. This was just unfortunate at the end. And when he played this h3 move, I think you might have realized after he played h3, but like the knight is not gonna get into the game
Yeah.
at all. Like this
Yeah,
was,
exactly. Exactly what happened. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Like H3 was very good by him because basically he's gaining so much time
exactly. He's
to
gonna
start attacking with his own knight.
exactly, and then he wins the second pawn just slowly. King e6. He tries to trade the knights. He wins the second pawn. You do create some counterplay. I don't think this was good by him, by the way. I think he could have maybe
Hmm.
he could have played like king c4 and prevented this. I don't know why he allowed the counterplay after knight e2. But not the greatest play, but it was something. Knight c1.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still winning because he's up 2 pawns. But you tried to hold on in the end. But I mean 2 pawns in the knight endgame. He should convert.
No, no,
Like
no. Yeah, of course.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, I only played on because I knew how many times he had already played imprecisely in the end game and before, and I thought like I might as well play on in case he messes up again.
Yeah, I was like,
Like if he
yeah, go ahead.
sorry, go on. Oh, if he had played more clean the rest of the game, I would have probably just resigned. But yeah, I thought maybe there was a possibility of him just blundering something, a fork or whatever. And then even at the end, when he gets the queen, I thought if I manage to get that pawn on the edge, winning queen against knight is actually quite tricky. I don't know if you've ever tried.
So, but I was praying in the game. I was just like, maybe what's the chances that he hangs his queen in a fork? I was like, 1 in a million, but it's
Yeah,
still a chance. I was like, but I mean,
yeah, exactly. Gotta go for it.
yeah, I gotta go for it. I mean, but opening, I mean, you got out of it. That's the thing. Like, it wasn't too clean, but you did get out of it, and it's just that rook f2, man. You played so well until rook f2. Like rook f2, if you hadn't played rook f2 and rook e1 or just anything else, I think you would have drew. I think you would have drew because
No,
you were
yeah, honestly,
you
Rook F2 was basically just I don't know, like uh,
yeah, rook e-
being naive. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, like the moves don't matter too much after rook f1 because you were playing pretty accurately. I mean, it went from like 1.3 to point 0.4, so that is a big difference. I mean, that's 1 pawn basically. So I think it was
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I think it was
Because
good till there.
so after Rook E1, I think the only move for him that makes sense is Knight C6, and I didn't see a concrete way to keep going from there. Like
Mhm.
I know that technically it's a draw, but it's so still. Like I will have to find little moves to waste time,
Yes, yes. I
and
mean, it's
I thought it was trickier.
it's not easy, but I thought my logic was anytime he tries to kick out your knight on e5, because your knight is a demon there, and he's gonna have to
Yeah,
waste some time getting it out. I thought you get counterplay on the second rank. But it's hard. I mean, you're the one trying to hold the whole game, so it's gonna be like you have to play accurate, like you said, and you have to wait slowly but surely. But
yeah, yeah,
Rook f2. This was the nail in the coffin. But till Rook f2, you were playing like I think the game was shifting. Like he messed up. He didn't play too well in the end there. But after the night end game, I think it's just a clean win for him.
yeah. What a shame because I was so happy that I managed to survive that opening. Like it must have been like at least +5 or something for him.
No,
I think he was just winning a piece.
I mean he was plus like 2. I'm pretty sure. Let's see.
Really?
He was plus
So
2. It wasn't.
after knight d4, I thought, and like tell me if this was wrong, if there was something for me. But
Yeah.
after I sacrificed the knight on d4, he took with the dark square bishop, and I thought that was a big mistake. I thought his move
Yeah.
was taking the
Bishop.
light square bishop.
Taking the light square bishop. Bishop takes d7. And then you pull
Yeah,
a check on e2. Knight takes e2. Queen takes e2.
yeah, and
Best
then
move.
queen takes e2. Yeah,
And then knight takes d7. And then bishop d4.
knight takes this.
Yeah. You know what I was worried about in the game? After knight d4, I thought I was analyzing the position with Stockfish and I didn't notice. I thought you just lost a piece because it was plus 2 or something. It's plus 1.94. So almost plus 2. Basically
Wait,
plus 2.
so in this line, I actually managed to hold on to the material.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought you were losing material after knight d4. I thought he plays bishop b6, and then you play knight takes e2, and then queen takes
Yeah,
e2, And then I thought bishop takes b5, attacking the queen, and he's attacking your queen, opening up the bishop to the queen. I don't know if you see it. Rook takes d8, taking the queen, and then you take his queen on e2, and then he takes on e8 to win back the bishop, and then in the end he takes
Yeah.
on e2. This is a super long line, but and then a takes b6, and this is losing strategically. And I mean, you're down a pawn. Oh,
Yeah, no, no,
you're
exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
you're down a pawn, but this should be losing. But I thought I didn't see that there's a takes b6 for like 10 minutes. I was looking at it and I was like, Pietro missed he lost the piece, and then I realized that you just take back with the pawn, but it's still losing. But it was a good
Yeah.
attempt. It was a good attempt. Um, I
Ah,
mean,
all right. Well, uh, sorry. Yeah, go on.
I think, I mean, I'm just saying knight d4 after the opening. I think this was like just by mathematical, practical numbers, this was the best attempt. Like knight d4 was probably knight d4. You needed to mix it up, so that was good by you. I think
Yeah, 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 yeah. No,
critical
no, no.
moment.
Because yeah, every other thing, like eventually he would have found a way to just convert that position. He waited a little bit. I think maybe he could have struck a little bit sooner.
Yeah,
Um, and yeah, so yeah, 94 is one of those moves that the engine will probably hate, but in a human game, it's just a way to try and whistle out.
I think this was a good try. I think, I mean, it was a good try because it did work out. It did work out. So this
Also, and also very importantly, it looked super cool.
It did, it did. I was like, I didn't even expect it because I don't think Stockfish was, yeah, Stockfish, it says third move and it's taking it out and putting it back in. I think it's a good move. I think it's a good move. Practically speaking. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
nice move. I mean, in the first game today, did you see Rook F8 after the game?
No, I saw it after. I was like, oh my god, how in the world did I not see that it was my chance to go to
Yeah.
F8? Oh
I
my.
s
Well, to be fair, like after Rook F8, Rook takes, and the other Rook F8,
yeah,
King comes up,
Queen
Queen,
F6,
what did it?
Queen
F6, yeah, and
King
King goes
H6,
to,
H6.
yeah. The line that wins there, it's actually still quite tricky.
Well,
Um,
I was
be,
actually explaining to chat. I looked at it. I looked at it. I don't think it's that tricky if you use. I don't
mhm,
know if you use any calculation techniques, but I used the method of elimination with checks, captures, and threats, and
yeah,
we were looking at it. I was trying to show chat why Rook G8 was the only move that works, and I got confused myself while trying to show the chat, but we figured it out. And like you just eliminate all options because after you play Rook G8, you just I mean, it's hard to. I'm saying this because I was watching the game, but after Rook
yeah,
G8, it's checkmate in one, and the opponent, I eliminated literally every move. I looked at every pawn move, every knight move, every king move. I mean, king doesn't have moves, and the queen moves and the rook moves, all of them get eliminated. So the only thing the opponent can do is check around, and then he eventually runs out of checks, and it's just checkmate in one. So he has to sack the queen or a rook. So
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
I mean, it's a hard move, but there was also
But I
pressure.
also
Yeah?
I had to sacrifice the H and G pawn in that line, right?
No, no, no. It was clean. It was just like king slides over to d1. I think I can maybe pull it up on my screen
No,
if you want me to.
it's fine. I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not looking at the stream, but
Yeah.
yeah. Oh well, yeah. Maybe do that for the chat if you can do that.
Yeah, I mean, it was let me pull this up. Let me pull this up 'cause I have the games here. Round 5. So Pietro, okay. I mean, this rook g8 move, okay, this is what we're talking about, chat. All the way back here in the first game this morning. So we had this moment after king h8. There was rook f8, rook takes f8, rook takes f8, king g7, queen f6, king h6, and then there's rook to g8, only move. Rook to g8 is the
I
only move.
see.
Yeah, and
See that's crazy. Like Rook G8 is quite hard to find, I think, especially in somewhat low time,
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah. I
it
mean,
seems like
you
it's
need to
kind of
calculate.
yeah, it's kind of a patient move.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, the line goes like this: king walks forward, and the line is this. This is the variation that we looked at. What is it called? Check here, king e1. I don't know if you see the screen, but after queen h1, there's this move and there's no more checks, and it's just over. And
Right.
that, like, this was the line we looked at this morning, but it's hard. Yeah, rook g8. Like, we were looking at why rook a8 doesn't work. Where is this? all the way back here. Like rook e8 doesn't work for a crazy reason because there's check. For we go to the same exact squares. I don't know if you see
Wait,
the screen.
check where? Check
Um,
where?
queen d2, king f3, queen d3, king f2, queen d4, and then
Oh my
a
god.
after king f1, I was trying to make it the same variation as the other one, and the reason it doesn't work is because after this check, there's this. Pardon me, king f2 here, check, and then you know what there is? There's knight e8. There's this nasty move, and it's just in
No, no,
time.
no,
And this was
no,
the
and no
difference.
way.
This was the difference. So I was like, why doesn't this work? And this is the reason. That's why rook a8 doesn't work, and that's
That
why
is
you have to go
ridiculous.
g8 because when the knight goes to e8, you have to be able to block. And we calculated it using elimination, but that's of course we have plenty of time and we have Stockfish next to us and we're talking. But
Yeah,
yeah,
and
it's a
also by that moment in the game, I was also like so drained. Like my brain was in shambles.
yeah.
Um,
There,
and
go ahead.
and also like basically since that first game lasted so long, going
Yeah.
into the second game today, I was already mentally drained. So like basically the
Wow.
whole game, I was super, yeah, super mentally tired, which is, yeah, of course it's not gonna help. But the other critical moment in that the previous game was when I had to go queen h6. I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Yes, yes, this was so hard to find. Okay, we looked at this one for a while. We were looking at this one like 2, 3 moves before. I mean, you were already getting the combination ready, but I mean, Queen H6. Now, this one, I think this one's harder than the other one. I think this one's much harder because you
Well,
sacked.
see, the thing is, yeah, I had looked at queen h6, like I saw the idea, I saw the plan, but I thought it's so. I
It,
think the main issue was I didn't see that knight takes f6 does not work. So if I had
uh,
seen knight f6 does not
yeah,
work, it's a dead draw. I would have gone for queen h6, but I saw queen h6 and it seemed super complicated, and I saw knight f6 and I thought probably still winning and easier. Um,
this is plus four, and I mean, I don't think it's simple. I think this one's harder than the other one though, because this one,
yeah,
I mean, this one, cause like you need to make like 3 to 4 waiting moves on this one, and this one just, I think this one's much
yeah,
harder. But still, it's
it's
findable.
crazy.
But it's like hard. It's actually hard. This one I understood.
Yeah, and for example, I actually so the idea was queen h6,
Yeah,
g takes, and then g5.
exactly.
When I was calculating, I was looking at queen h6, g takes, and g takes to open up the file right away,
Yeah,
and that actually loses. So like, yeah, like, it's so sharp. So like you're literally walking on a tightrope.
exactly,
Um,
exactly. But I mean, if you make one
and
wrong move, it is, you can directly lose the advantage. So this
but
one,
I think I think my most human mistake there, because like not going for queen h6, I think is just kind of like, okay, I couldn't calculate the whole line and be confident 100% is winning, and I'm sacrificing a full knight. So I think even though like if I'm a stronger player, I should have gone for it. I think it's still somewhat understandable not going for queen h6, but mm, going queen g5 right away. I think that was a mistake, despite it being the best move of the engine. And this is something that I think maybe a lot of people in chat will not necessarily be familiar with. But the best move of the engine is not always the best practical choice. After queen g5,
yeah,
yeah, after queen g5, f6, I need to go queen h6, and it's the only way to win.
that's
Whereas
true.
earlier, if I takes on g6 first and then go queen g5, that is like practically so easy to win.
King h7, and then now the knight f6 sack is so much cleaner. I mean, yeah, yeah.
Exactly,
And,
exactly.
and it feels much better with the open file, and you're gonna have h4, h5. I mean, it just feels much cleaner, I think. And
Yeah,
no, and
yeah,
it should be losing. I mean, it is +6, king g8,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
best move.
Exactly. I'm picking up every single pawn.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's no way the opponent gets out of this. I mean, I was looking at FG first. Like you said, I didn't expect you to play Queen G5. I didn't even see Queen G5 till you played it. We were looking at the line that you just mentioned with Queen G5 and then Knight H5. But yeah, practically speaking, the one you went into, just because of the optionality,
Yeah,
was
and I think
practically a mistake.
uh, and I think in this moment you guys didn't have the camera already, right?
Uh, was it here? We lost. I think we might have lost it. Yeah, around here. I don't remember for
Yeah,
sure, but
because
we lost. We lost it somewhere.
after Queen G5,
Yeah.
I thought I had completely messed up, and I mean technically I did because I did
Yeah.
not see the idea of Queen H6. I just overlooked F6, and
Yeah.
so I got super frustrated. And then of course he played F6,
Yeah.
and I thought, yeah, I was calculating Queen H6 and knight takes,
Yeah.
and then after I went for knight takes, and I thought, okay, I'm still winning, this is fine.
Yeah.
And then realized, no, actually, this is a draw. I was so frustrated. Like you could tell that I was pissed. So it's a shame that
Okay. Okay. The
there's no
camera
footage.
wasn't there.
Actually, I
Oh.
guess it's
Okay.
good.
Yeah. 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 It's rough. I mean, why didn't after Queen D4 though? Why didn't you take on D6? What was the reasoning behind this?
Uh, wait, so Queen D4.
Like knight takes
Ah,
F6, pawn takes Queen F6, and then Queen D4. He tries to trade off the queens.
yeah. And you're saying why didn't I take
The pawn
on
on D6.
D6?
Yeah. Because you pick up the third pawn and you
Oh,
still have the advantage here.
yes, because the bishop is not on G6 here, right?
Yeah. And I thought taking on G6 was a huge practical mistake. Like not even just
Yeah.
I because the bishop does nothing on E8, and when you put it on G6, it's just a monster because E4 is a problem now.
Yes.
So
Yeah. No, that was just a mistake. I mean, I don't have a full explanation for it. I
yeah.
overlooked the fact that the bishop was going to be so helpful in the counterplay of white.
I mean, but this
Yeah,
game was crazy though. Your opponent should have lost. He should have lost. He held on well also. Gotta give props to him. But you right now from the looks of it, I mean, I think you should be 1900 soon. I think.
uh, well,
Cause
I mean, I
this
should I should start winning some games for that.
yes. I mean, I don't know. These two games I was looking at today. First game you should have definitely won. That was I think it was just unfortunate. But second game was also unfortunate, but it happens. It happens. Not every tournament is great, but I
It is
think
what
it's
it
good.
is. I
Yeah,
also, yeah, I think he definitely started going wrong when he decided to go. He had his knight on E3,
yeah.
and instead of playing bishop a6 and keep the knight there, and it was actually super hard to remove, he decided to go knight
Oh,
g5 and just
oh.
allow me to, yeah.
Uh, are you talking about the
Sorry, knight
first game? First game.
knight
B
b4.
knight
No,
b4.
no,
Exact.
yeah, the first game,
I
yeah.
thought this was I thought your opponent played the opening amazing until he played this knight b4 move. We're talking about this
Yeah,
queen here. W- You just play bishop a6, and the thing is, the move that he played knight b4, that knight literally has no squares to go on b4, and even if it goes all the way to c7 to e8, like that knight has no potential. Like that knight's potential was at best at e5 or on d3, and he lost like 5 tempo because of that knight move.
yeah.
And
No, honestly, after bishop a6 and he keeps the knight on d3, and
yeah.
I pretty much have no way to remove it. Every attempt of removing that knight is going to drop something, and I looked at
Yeah.
that, and the engine agrees that like black is slightly better.
Yeah, I mean,
And
this,
it's so surprising because sorry, because he played a5 one move before, obviously
yeah.
to go bishop a6. Yeah,
Exactly that. I mean, you just have to go through with the idea, or I mean, there's no point. He shouldn't have played a5 if he's not going to play bishop a6. And the thing is, as a general principle, you shouldn't put your pieces backwards. Like in rook end games,
yeah.
we try and go on the seventh rank and stuff like that. But like, just going backwards generally, like he went. I was analyzing with chat. Like, if we look at all of his moves prior, the reason he got the advantage is because he played knight h5. You went backward, which is fine because bishop e3 is a good move, like
Hmm.
strategically. Knight e5, he pushed your bishop back one more square, and then he went a5, another forward move, and then after f4, he goes knight d3, another forward move, and then queen d2, and then he goes knight b4. And this knight has no potential
Yeah,
going backwards. So I think that was just strategically, just huge blunder. It says it's a mistake, but I think it's a blunder. So just strategically, but it
it was
was
a blunder
good.
only if you're losing material directly. But yeah, no, it's like in
Yeah.
a classical.
Your voice cut out. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I muted
Yeah.
myself by accident.
Okay.
I was saying, yeah, in a classical game, that's definitely a blunder. Especially, like, I think he went to knight before right away. Like he didn't even think about it for a split second.
Yeah, he thought
Um,
for like
eh,
15 seconds. Yeah, yeah, 15 seconds. He thought 15 seconds on this move and went backwards. And I don't know what the
crazy, crazy.
what the logic is because he played so well in the opening. I thought this was good play from him, but move 18,
Yeah, no,
you just
it
took
definitely
over.
was.
Yeah, I mean, and you,
And
by the
also,
way, you took over. You took over. Like it was good.
yeah, no, no, no. I think the middle game I played strategically. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't have a proper look, but I think I played that middle game near to perfection.
I think so too. Only thing I would say after G4,
Yeah,
the G4 was computer, like we were analyzing other, I was trying to find a different move other than G4 because maybe you don't play it, but every single move the engine was taken to G4, like every other variation, and you found it and I was
yeah,
like, okay, this is great, but you have to play E5. I mean, F5 is fine too,
yes,
but I thought F5 was practically you just make your life harder. Like and
yeah, 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 yeah.
computer does
Well,
give it
so
a mistake.
yeah, yes. So the reason why I didn't go e5 is because in these Benoni structures, so
Yeah,
often I think I'm ready to play e5,
yeah, yeah.
and then it just kind of gives all counterplay to black because I'm all of a sudden helping open up the dark square diagonal a little bit more easily.
Yeah.
Like for example, after e5 and takes, I have the two pawns kind of hanging in the center, and the only move, if I remember correctly, is bishop f4, stepping out of the diagonal and kind of potentially allowing in the future a c4 push and a check on the king. And I don't know, it just seems so artificial. And I knew like it looks good structurally, but I also thought like I might be missing something and I didn't feel confident enough. Whereas with
F5.
f5, it seems like okay, I'm just opening up the rook. I'm going to start an attack on the king side, and then
F5
but
is
yeah,
def
I mean,
I think like you said, sorry for cutting you off there. F5
yeah.
it's I think it's good, but also the fact after bishop E8, after knight G3, bishop E8, I think you have to play. I thought one of the reasons you played F5 and knight G3, well, I thought the idea of knight G3 is E5. I thought you were gonna sack the pawn.
Yes,
Um,
yes, I actually considered that. I considered that, but I think the moment where I saw the sacrifice was when it didn't work anymore.
mm,
There was only one move where I could have played it, and
yeah,
one move later, I think it was
yeah,
after.
yeah,
So after he has already played bishop e8. Um,
yeah. You're correct there. You can only play it once, and because he went knight D7, so he takes the square. And I think, I mean, yeah, you do have just one move. It was on move 24, and if you play it then, you can get away with it. If you don't then, it's fine. But if you did get this, I think this would have been much more comfortable because this
yeah,
I mean, your knight's just a demon, and this pawn is kind of irrelevant that he wanted because
yeah.
you're gonna.
It shuts down. It
Yeah,
shuts
yeah,
down all
yeah,
counterplay of black
exactly.
basically.
This is pure
Um,
domination. Like this is gonna be a very clean game, I think, as long
yeah.
as
Oh,
there's
it
no
would have been
blunders.
very nice. It would have been very nice. Such a good positional
Yeah, would have been a
little thingy.
masterpiece. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What was King G2 after Knight D7 in that game?
Ah, King G2 was just kind of a way of avoiding checks, forks, diagonals opening up.
Yeah,
For the whole game, there was this tension between the queen and the king on the dark square diagonal,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and I held back from moving away from that because I was calculating, and it didn't seem like in any line he could actually exploit it.
yeah.
But then, with the knight coming back to e5, once the knight is on e5, I have my queen on, I think, d3, and the queen on, and the king on g1. And also, like now I also have to babysit the knight fork, right? So I thought king g2 is just kind of a
Okay,
move to
okay,
make sure
okay.
that I'm avoiding all kinds of little tactics and blunders there. And I thought I had
Mm,
time to play it anyway because the knight is coming to e5 no matter what.
mhm.
Um, so yeah,
Um, it wasn't. I mean, computer. What does computer say instead? Computer says FG, HG, and then knight F. Well, knight F5. This was a crazy move. We tried to understand it.
whoa,
Knight F5 is a crazy move by the engine, but I mean, I was like maybe a 2700 sees this maybe like knight F5 is like one of those moves that you need some super like insane calculation for because you're just sacking a
that did
full
not cross
piece.
my mind. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, no,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's not a human move at all. But there was also, what does it say? Bishop h6. I mean, I think King g2 is practically okay because the opponent went wrong anyways. Bishop
Hmm.
e2 and then Queen b3. Bishop h6, knight c4, and then we have the rest is history. But I think knight c4. How fast was this played? This was played in like 5 minutes too, 4 minutes. So opponent didn't play too well here, though. That's the thing. Well, I
Yeah.
think it was both games overall very interesting. I wasn't expecting this interesting of both games because the second I saw f3 on the second game, I was like, this is gonna be a bloodbath. And the second I saw the Benoni in the first game, I was also like, this is gonna be a bloodbath. And both of them turned out very interesting. So, it was
Yeah.
nice to
Oh my
see.
god. Honestly, I got so cooked in the opening in this last game.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was crazy. Like I don't think I've gotten such a bad position from an opening in a classical game in months.
Yeah, these
Um,
things with F3 normally, like if you're not well prepared, and like I've done the same thing, and I've had friends that just like they just like can't get out of the opening, and this F3 systems, like I don't know if the kid's playing a system or what type, but these F3 things are normally quite annoying because they just take the center
yeah.
and they sit, and it's so easy for white to play, practically, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Which is also kind of what I did in the Benoni, right? I also went F3 for
yeah, yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
the Benoni, like it's a little bit easier to find sorry, Banco. It's a little bit easier
Yeah,
for black to find counterplay because you're going on the queen side anyway, and there's always going to be ideas with the discover checks on the king and stuff like that.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, I don't know. Listen, man, I gotta go. Also,
yeah,
like yeah, let's call it an evening because
yeah.
I'm very tired. But thank you so much for your commentary. Thank you to everybody that was watching and that is listening now. Um, and yeah, I mean, I will definitely call you back for future commentaries.
Thank you so much. It was good. It was good, man. I enjoyed. Long day, tiring for you and
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
It was good though. I was jealous. I was like in the commentary. I was like, why didn't Pietro take me also? I'm just like, I want to come to the tournament. Watching you play, I want to play too. I'm just like, I want to play some games. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's a
Man,
good tournament.
it's good, but it's also yeah, it's good, but it's also bad because I'm just getting cooked.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
but
mean, it's good
but
experience if you look over the games afterwards. So it's
yeah,
nice.
yeah. I feel like I'm like so close
Yeah,
to grabbing those points, and every
yeah,
time I'm
yeah.
just not quite good enough yet for this level.
It's close though. It's very close, especially in that first game. I mean, it was right there. It was right there. Just a tad bit more. Just a tad bit more. The the
Yeah.
the
All right.
opening for the second game. I mean, that's just experience. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right. Well, Ezra, thank you so much, brother, and
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, have a good evening, everybody.
All right. Thank you so much.